Pecan, 2 seconds. Pecan for the lead. Got it! He got the record at the buzzer! The break for three. Buried! Gallagher pulls up. Gallagher rims it out the field. Slams it down. Cooley up ahead. Dombrowski, the freshman, off the window and one. Go back to Evans, corner three, got it! There's Rowe with the exclamation point as Dunny slams it down. Far side, Dawson unloads, knocks it home. Jenna Dawson by Teslavich, Evans puts it on the floor. Bryce looks to drive in, Epps floats it up, got it! He got it! There's 1,000 for Bryce Epps. It's night number 2 of the MVISBL-Girls division as we have the two-time defending champs AMD Industries versus Lee Supply looking for their first win of the season here in the first game of the evening. Alex Lyons, Jose Negron with you for all the action of this one on MVI Live, and should be a lot of fun to see if AMD continues to roll how they did in night number 1 and the continual emergence of what Rachel Manfredo is going to bring in this league for Lee Supply.
Yeah, it's AMD kind of showed on Monday night that they have no signs of stopping. They've won 2 straight here in the MVI-SBL Girls Division, and a convincing victory over Cedarbrook in a rematch of last year's championship game in the season opener. And you look at really, this AMD roster, and they have so many returning stars. They always draft really well, and when you have a really dominant trio in Eden, like the one in Eden Williamson, Mallory Daly, and Marina Grotto, it really helps a lot.
Yeah, a lot of talent all over the floor here in this game and in this league in general. As opening tip goes to AMD. Grotto into the front court. Grotto, right elbow handoff. There's Avery Davis. Davis, foul line, driving in, kicks it out, turns it over to Creech. Creech almost loses the handle. She crosses across midcourt. Far side, that's Skylar Still. Still looks up top at Dawson, picks up her dribble, goes to Creech in the right wing. London Creech directing traffic up top, looks to penetrate, screen by Manfredo. Creech off the window and in. London Creech scores first, and it's 2-0 Lee Supply with 15:26 remaining here in the opening quarter as Daly looks to answer back. Outside Davis, Davis up to Williamson. Williamson full head of seam off the window, no good. Rebound grab down, that's Jenna Dawson. Dawson up ahead, here comes Still across to Creech. Creech picks up the dribble inside, she goes, shot up, no good, letting it fly was Caroline Summer. Up ahead in transition, the official helps save the ball for Daly, and AMD to the triple by Davis, knocks it down. Avery Davis off the friendly bounce, AMD takes the lead.
Yeah, Davis had a nice debut as well, the GCC junior, another turnover there.
Here's Mallory Daly coast to coast, and she's fouled by Jenna Dawson with 14:46 remaining in the first quarter, half. We'll go with half here this evening. 3-2 lead for AMD. Daly will look to add a pair from the charity stripe.
And Lee Supply looking to get in the win column after a season-opening loss to Edward Jones as Daly hits the first.
6 points in game number 1 for Mallory Daly. The rising junior at Seton LaSalle rattles around and rattles home. 2 for 2 for Mallory Daly, and it's a 5-2 advantage for AMD over Lee Supply as Creech looks to cut into the deficit, goes to Dawson from 13 out, rattles out, no good. Creech on the rebound, won't fall, and the loose ball makes its way over to Avery Davis. Davis, there's Reeder. Reeder on her high school teammate. Dawson goes up, no good, and a foul underneath. Looks like Rachel Manfredo, the guilty party, and that will be the case. As that will send Farrah Reeder to the charity stripe. 3 points in the first game of the season for Reeder. 0 for 1 from the stripe to start here tonight. 14:27 remaining here, opening half, 5-2 in favor of AMD. An empty trip at the stripe for Farrah Reeder. Rachel Manfredo, 20 points in her debut, comes to Creech on the near side. Creech inside, Manfredo up over Williamson, off the window, around the cylinder and in, as Rachel Manfredo makes it a 1-point game with 14:08 remaining here in the half. Davis, triple at the other end, knocks it through again. Avery Davis with 6.
Yeah, she's getting going from three-point range.
As off the steal, Daly the miss, and then the loose ball ricochets and almost saved by Grotto. And somehow Avery Davis fell to the final pick of round number 1 for AMD, who had by far the best draft out of anybody this year, as Creech up over the divider. Creech tries to split a pair, slows down, onto the floor it goes. Battle for it and a tie-up called as Farrah Reeder joins in to force the dual possession.
You know, what you just said too, Alex, that's terrifying for the rest of the division. The fact that, you know, team that's won 2 straight here in the MVISBL had the best draft.
Picked up again, Davis, Eisenberg, Klobuchar, along with Cochran, a lot of young talent to go along with this loaded roster as Reeder in transition. Great defense by Skylar Still. And here comes Jenna Dawson in transition. Grotto the steal and the score. Marina Grotto onto the board, as it's a 10-4 AMD lead with 13:15 remaining in the half.
Excellent defense there by Marina Grotto.
Almost another steal there. She had 3 in the first game. Still up top, and she's going to be fouled by Eden Williamson. Dawson the trigger in front of us. Needs some help, goes to Manfredo. Manfredo in the left wing. Rachel Manfredo, foul line right, block off the window and in. 2 more for Manfredo, as Williamson looks to answer the other way, coast to coast for 2, as Eden Williamson onto the board. It's a 12-6 lead for AMD, 12:45 remaining here in the half, as Creech cuts ever closer, her second bucket of the game, and it's now a 12-8 advantage still for AMD. Over the divider comes Williamson. Williamson in the right wing, Eden Williamson around the horn to Daly. Daly drives in underneath. Daly throws it up and throws it in. Mallory Daly up to 4. 6-point AMD advantage here in half number 1. 12:15 remaining as the ball ricochets into the Lee Supply bench.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing a lot of depth for AMD. A couple of different scorers with Davis, Daly, Grotto, and Williamson. And on the other side, Lee Supply has relied on 4 points apiece from Manfredo and Creech.
So Starrick checks in for Lee Supply, while joining the party for AMD is Emily Eisenberg. As Williamson took it herself, comes up short. Reeder, the rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Skylar Still. And, you know, Lee Supply, they've still been without their luxury of their second-round pick from this year in either of their 2 games in Autumn Matthews.
Yeah, and that's another threat that they can have on the offensive end of the floor. Very good player from York that they're going to rely on a lot this summer.
As Daly adds 2 more, give her 6 and a 16-8 lead for AMD. Far side Still over the divider. Skylar Still kicks it out. Summer flips it near side. Dawson. Jenna Dawson looks to drive in. Dawson down the lane. Left block layup will fall for Jenna Dawson. First point for Dawson here tonight. Lead down to 6 for AMD with 11:30 remaining in the half. As there's Williamson. Williamson, right wing, up top. Eisenberg drives in. Left block off the window and in for Emily Eisenberg. As it's an 8-point advantage for AMD with 11:15 remaining here in the opening half. Dawson off the inbound. Up ahead to Still. Skylar Still. Drives in, kicks it out. Extended post shot up from the baseline. No good by Summer. Rebound, Manfredo off the window, won't fall. Summer follows up and knocks it through. 30-second timeout called by AMD after Summer cuts it back down to a 6-point disadvantage. 18-12 your score with 10:58 remaining here in the opening half. AMD on top of Lee Supply. And big thanks to AMD Industries, who provide acid mine drainage, water treatment, and environmental protection. If you have a site requiring treatment of acid mine drainage, contact AMD at 724-938-2657. They'll arrange to meet you at your site and discuss how they can help you with your treatment needs. (18-12) advantage here for AMD out of the timeout with 10:59 remaining. AMD basketball, their pace right now by the 6 from Daly and 6 from Avery Davis. 4 for Creech and Manfredo apiece. As near side, it's Daly. Daly drives in, off the window and in. Mallory Daly with 8. In the first 6 minutes of this game, Daly's already surpassed her total from night number 1 where she had 6.
We know how good she is. We know that she can go from a 6-point night to a 20-plus point night in a matter of days.
Yeah, Daly an absolute force to be reckoned with as we'll head back the other direction, AMD basketball.
We got to see her plenty of times during the high school season playing against California and Sarah Catholic.
As Klobuchar checks in along with Cochran for AMD Industries is in the right wing. That's Grotto. Grotto pressured by Creech. Up top, Mallory Daly. Daly looks to drive. Daly down the lane, throws it up. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. Second trip to the line tonight for Mallory Daly. As the foul goes against Mia Sosterik. Another one falls for Daly. Checking in will be Rachel Black, replacing Jenna Dawson. 2 for 2 once again for Mallory Daly. Give her 10, and it's a 10-point advantage for AMD Industries with 10:15 remaining here in the opening half. Manfredo turns it over. There's the steal by Daly, but she turns it right back over to Manfredo. Manfredo double team Creech all alone. Creech pulls up mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound Cochran has it poked free. Summer lost it to Daly. Daly and Summer, they tangle up in a dual possession called, and it's going to be AMD basketball with 9:55 remaining here in the opening half and a 10-point advantage for the 2-time defending champs.
Yeah, it seemed like nobody wanted the ball there.
Over the divider, that's Grotto, lost the handle, gets it back. Far side, Eisenberg. Eisenberg, left wing, drives in. Eisenberg up top, Klobuchar looks to penetrate, bounce pass out. Cochran off the deflection, goes to Daly in the right wing. Mallory Daly looks to penetrate, flips it out, Klobuchar drives the baseline. Klobuchar underneath, Cochran puts it up, no good. Rebound long, that finds Eisenberg. Grotto, one more, that's Daly. Daly drives in, floats it up, no good. Rebound grabbed down by Manfredo. Dual possession is the call, and it's going to be Lee Supply basketball with 9:21 remaining in the half. AMD continues the press. Skyler still off the inbound, back the other way. Still spinning past the pair. Still there, so Sterick couldn't get the handle cleanly as a foul called on Emily Eisenberg. Skyler still the trigger on the near side. Up top, there's Black inside Manfredo. Manfredo goes over the defense, no good. Rebound, Creech couldn't get the handle cleanly as it pinballs out of bounds off the fingertips of London Creech. (22-12) your score. AMD on top with 8:57 remaining here in the half. There's 2 more for Grotto. Give 24 to the 2-time defending champions as a foul trying to break the press, as it will go against the Shea Cochran.
You might ask what separates AMD from everybody else every year, and it's the depth. You know, the fact that they get all their girls here every single game. They're able to keep everybody fresh. Look at what's happening right in front of us. A full line change for AMD. No other team in this division is capable of doing something like that.
Yeah, you're bringing in here two sharp shooters as well, and Williamson and Avery Davis, along with Brianna Dawson, Demetria Cox, and Chloe Harger is up ahead. Cox with the steal. Cox has it knocked out of bounds off the hands of the South Fayette soccer standout Rachel Black.
And in adding Avery Davis and Eden Williamson to the court, you take off Grotto and Daly, and you basically keep that same production in the lineup.
And you keep your stars fresh.
Correct.
Instead of the likes, you have to play Manfredo and Creech the majority of the game, but Avery Davis stays hot from beyond the arc. As the other way, Black off the window and in. Rachel Black's first points of the summer. It's 27-14, AMD on top. There's Eden Williamson. Williamson in the right wing. Williamson drives in off the glass, no good. Rebound Dawson. Brianna Dawson in a tie up underneath. It's going to stay with AMD Industries as Jenna Dawson going to check back in for Lee Supply. 7:53 remaining here in the opening half. 27-14 your score. AMD on top. Dawson the trigger. Into Davis. Davis to Williamson. Williamson doesn't use the screen, drives in, and blocked by Manfredo. Now it's Creech up ahead, coast to coast. Creech to Dawson, one dribble back, corner triple. Way off the mark for Jenna Dawson.
And that matchup between Williamson and Manfredo has been one to watch here today. Williamson only 2 points. Manfredo's only been held to 4 points. I know Marina Grotto was watching her at some points too, but this is that matchup that you would expect between two really good players in Williamson and Manfredo.
As underneath, Dawson, too strong, rebound, Creech. She'll dribble it back out beyond the arc. Creech circles back down the lane. Kick out, Jenna Dawson. Dawson inside, Manfredo. Manfredo up over Davis, back iron, no rebound. Brianna Dawson. As back the other way, AMD comes with Eden Williamson. Down the lane, off the window and in for Eden Williamson. Give her 4, and it's a 29-14 AMD lead. As here comes Dawson. Dawson, now it's Manfredo. Manfredo up top, driving in. Now pulls back. Dawson guarding tightly on Manfredo. Far side, London Creech. Creech penetrates down the lane, right block off the window, and 1 for London Creech. Give her 6. She'll look for one more at the stripe. As the foul goes against Cox, her first, team's 4th. As Tatum Ozak, the rising sophomore from Plum, will give a breather to Rachel Manfredo.
Just saw what makes London Creech such a great basketball player. Just no fear getting to the hoop, making something happen, getting an extra shot.
Rebound by Williamson. You know, just a rising sophomore, and the one thing you could say that Creech needs to add is just overall consistency. And being just a sophomore, definitely going to be something you're going to see a lot of her adding throughout the course of this summer into her next few years of high school ball, as it's Williamson in the corner. To the right elbow, pulls up, no good. Rebound underneath. Brianna Dawson surrounded by a pair of Lee Supply players as Black takes it away, back the other way, and a foul in transition on AMD. As Cox picks up her second, team's 5th. As we'll see Sesteric replace Ducey and Reeder replace Cox. Creech in the backcourt off the inbound. 6 minutes even on the clock here in half number 1. 29-16 AMD lead. Creech pulls up for 3, no good. Rebound, pinball's free. There's Mia Sesteric. Sesteric left wing with the triple all alone, no good. Rebound finally goes to AMD. Back the other way, Davis pushing the issue. Davis to Williamson. Williamson, no good, but she's fouled and will shoot 2. As Eden Williamson to shoot a pair here. First shot no good for Eden Williamson. Williamson, first team all-section this year for Trinity. Also made it to the state level in track. A jumper for Trinity as she corrects the ship second time by. Give 5 to Eden Williamson. 30 for AMD. They're up by 14 here in the first half. Handoff Dawson. Jenna Dawson. Up top, Dawson drives in, down low, off the window and in. Add 2 to the total of Jenna Dawson, give her 4. And it's a 30-18 lead still for AMD with 5:20 remaining in the opening half. Other end, it's Avery Davis. There's Williamson now. Eden Williamson. Wanted the screen, didn't get it. Manfredo guarding tightly, still wants it. Now Reeder provides it. Williamson has help up top. That's Harger. Harger to Davis. Avery Davis. Back to Harger, guarded by Mia Sosteric. Bounce pass off to Williamson. Eden down the lane. Eden around a pair, off the window and in. Eden Williamson up to 7. And it's a 32-18 lead for AMD with 4:40 remaining here in the half.
Yeah, she found a way to get past a really good defensive effort there by Manfredo.
Davis, the rebound, will push the issue back the other way. Davis, Williamson. Williamson back to Davis for 3 again. Off the mark, rebound grab down by Dawson.
I think that's her first miss from beyond the arc.
As back the other way, it's Rachel Manfredo up top. Dawson for 3. No good. Rebound by Farrah Reeder. Reeder to Williamson. Eden Williamson back the other way in transition. Williamson top of the key. 4 on the clock here, half number 1. Williamson drives in on Black, stops up, out to Davis for 3 again. Buried again! Avery Davis's 4th 3 of the game. Give her 12, and it's a 35-18 AMD lead here with 3:50 remaining in the half. Back the other way, Rachel Black in the left wing, penetrates to the left block, off the glass and in for Rachel Black. 2nd bucket of the game for the rising senior. 35-20 your score, AMD holding a 15-point advantage, and a timeout called by AMD Industries. .334 remaining here in the half. 35-20 your score, AMD on top. 12 for Davis, 10 for Daly, and 7 for Williamson. Spread out scoring, no surprise. We see that once again for this AMD squad.
Yeah, and it seems like it's every game. You know, there's so much balance here. They're a strong defensive team. It's really hard to score against them. It's just this AMD team every year, it seems like, is the full package. And you mentioned, Alex, the Trinity players in the girls division. The dominance that they have had. There's not been a Trinity player. Every MVP in this league has been a Trinity player. 2 years ago was Kaylin Vienick from this AMD team. Last year was Alyssa Clutter from Cedarbrook. Maybe signs of something to come for Eden Williamson, I guess, if history repeats itself.
Definitely a possibility. I'd be surprised if it's not maybe one of the big 3 or 4. I mean, I guess you can really say big 4 on this AMD team.
Yeah, if you add Avery Davis to the mix, and every player on this AMD team just does their job. I mean, it's very impressive.
As there's Farrah Reeder inside, and a travel will send us the other direction. We'll go back the other way with 3:22 remaining here in the half. There's Skylar still past the pair, knocked out of her hands by Daly. And the tie-up is not forced as Daly's able to kick it off to Grotto. Grotto in transition. Grotto down the lane, off the window, no good. Rebound Reeder. Reeder puts it up, blocked by Rachel Manfredo. Dawson off to Manfredo. Here comes Rachel Manfredo into the front court. Manfredo, and she's fouled, trying to split Eisenberg and Grotto. Is Grotto the guilty party that time by? So Steric being pressured tightly in there, and a foul on the inbound attempt by Reeder, trying to force it into Manfredo was Mia Sesteric.
It's going to send Manfredo to the free throw line, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Only the second player to get to the charity stripe tonight is Rachel Manfredo. Standout from a key sport. First team all-section for the Tigers this past season, knocks down the first.
Yeah, first point since the 12:58 mark here in this half. So 10 minutes of holding her scoreless. Pretty impressive for AMD.
2 for 2, Rachel Manfredo. It's a 35-22 AMD lead as Bella Klobuchar deep for 2 knocks it down. As the rising sophomore gets those 2 points right back for AMD with 2:44 remaining here in the half. Far side, almost a steal, but Skylar still for a second was able to have it. Then Grotto to Daly off the window, no good. Rebound grab down by Still, and then the tie-up is called, and it's going to stay with AMD. Shot no good by AMD. Manfredo pushing the pace, splits 2. Manfredo with the right, gets it to fall. Up to 8 goes Rachel Manfredo. As she cuts into the deficit, ever closer goes Lee Supply. As there's Daly. Daly, underhand, Eisenberg, baseline jumper buried. Emily Eisenberg's second bucket of the game. 39-24. AMD on top, waning minutes of half number 1. Another steal for AMD Industries. There's Daly pushing the pace. Mallory Daly, coast to coast, over Manfredo, no good. Rachel with the rebound. Creech one-on-one with Klobuchar, and Klobuchar gets the foul on London Creech. So it'll be 1-1 for London Creech as Lachey Cochran will replace Farrell Reeder.
I think that's a good foul on Klobuchar's part, being able to rather send Creech to the line and let her earn it from the free throw line than just giving her an easy bucket.
I think also something that probably goes unnoticed there is Creech sends it through for her 7th point of the game. Great job by Mia Steric to follow that play as well. Even if that foul doesn't happen, you get a missed shot. So Steric was right there to clean up the rebound if it would have come.
It's those little things that, you know, this team is very good at. You know, just the hustle is always there.
2 for 2 goes London Creech. It's 39-26 in favor of AMD over Lee Supply with 1:45 remaining in the opening half. Game 1 of 3 here tonight. As full slate of games on tap here on MVI Live. Eisenberg around Dawson. A good move, just couldn't get the roll. Creech, Summer too far, out of bounds. And no deflection, so it's AMD ball with 1:35 remaining in the half.
And turnovers have been an issue for Lee Supply in the first half. 11, most of them created by this strong AMD defense.
There's Eisenberg. Now it's Grotto. Grotto back to Eisenberg, drives in, kicks it out. Cochran, extended post jumper from the left side, won't go. As Cochran keeps it alive. There's Grotto's shot comes up short. Grotto almost saves it, but steps on the baseline and will head back the other way with 1:08 remaining here in the half. Important that Lee Supply finds a way to cut closer before the break, as Creech will look to do right that, driving down the lane, and she'll shoot 1-1 again. With 1:02 remaining here in the opening half.
Yeah, I think if you're Lee Supply, you want to try and trim this to at least 10 before the end of the half.
Creech,
you know, get a couple free throws here, get a stop, and get another bucket.
Creech 2 for 3 from the stripe. Misses that one. Won't get another. As back the other way, AMD. See if they're in any hurry. As a clean lane kick out, Eisenberg. Short corner jumper won't fall. As here comes Klobuchar. Klobuchar back to Eisenberg. Eisenberg looks to drive in, kicks it back out to Daly. Mallory Daly up top with 40 on the clock. See if AMD decides to kill the last 40. Daly decides not to, off the glass and in for Mallory Daly, tying her teammate with a game high of 12. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Here comes Black. Black down low off the deflection. Olzak turns it over. It's Daly the steal. Here comes Daly. 20 on the clock to Grotto off the window and in. Daly to Grotto. And AMD extending their advantage. As Summers shot no good. Rebound. Creech puts it up, won't fall. Creech, third opportunity off the iron, no good. 2 seconds remaining. And Grotto just chucks it at the hoop, no good. But AMD, a late run, gives them the 43-26 advantage at the half. 12 for both Davis and Daly. And AMD 43-26 at the end of half number 1 right here on MVI Live. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have half number 2 for you and some half number 1 numbers right here on MVI Live.
Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery, located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious fresh baked breads, buns, and other sweet treats since 1903. Along with our store location, we offer fundraising and wholesale options. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon.
One half in the books, and AMD Industries up 43-26 over Lee Supply. 12 points each for Avery Davis and Mallory Daly, while pitching in with 7 is Eden Williamson. 6 for Marina Grotto. On the other side of things, 8 for London Creech and 8 for Rachel Manfredo at the break. It has been basically all AMD doing whatever they want here in this one. As no surprise, AMD has once again controlled the tempo of the game, and also no surprise, the AMD coaches are still not necessarily happy with the performance so far.
Well, you heard in the first half, I think at one point, they were up by 10 points, and Bria Rathway said, "We're losing," and some of the players are like, "But we're up by 10." And you're like, "No, have the mindset of the fact that we're losing. We need more," which just speaks to the high expectations that this group has. They want to be able to win games, and they want to play at their best every single night. Whether you're up by 10 or you're up by 3, you got to be at your best, and they want to be at their best at every second of every game.
Yeah, and while we have a second, for those asking, because I know there's a couple out there, we will have running scoreboard graphics once again. The laptop that can operate all that is finally coming back to us.
Yep.
Should be by tomorrow, if not, definitely next week.
Okay, well, Noah Yarton, assistant coach for AMD, will be happy about that.
I did tell him
he
that.
He tweeted at us yesterday.
Still up and 1 to start. Skylar Still's first bucket of the game will send her to the stripe. I'm very excited about it as well. It's been a long time coming, and I cannot wait to have it back.
And I am excited that you're excited about it.
It's the little things in life, Jose. And that's not even really a little thing.
It's going to make the production so much better, and we're happy about it.
Yeah, gives us a better opportunity to showcase these athletes even more, and that's what it's really all about, showcasing these talented athletes and what they can do, and that's what Grotto can do, straight to the cylinder for 2, as it's 45-28 AMD with 15:35 remaining in the half. Still doubled up, and there goes Daly with another steal. Mallory Daly tenacious on defense here tonight. There's Williamson. Williamson inside. Grotto, great defense by Summer. Getting back to knock it away. Tries to work her way around two and does with a pass up to Jenna Dawson. Jenna Dawson, the Bell Vernon standout up top. Dawson to Summer. Summer baseline into Manfredo, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Lee Supply. And the thing about Jenna Dawson, Jose, we've seen it. When she gets going, almost unstoppable from beyond the arc. But the issue right now, she hasn't found that stroke from outside this summer yet. But it's coming.
It's inevitable. I mean, we've seen it so many times in the high school season and throughout her years playing in the summer league. As there's another steal by Mallory Daly.
And there's the score for Daly. Give her 14. As Mallory Daly putting on a show here this evening. Summer turns it over. There's Grotto's turn with the steal. Grotto coast to coast, and Skylar still picks up the personal. As Caroline Summer out, Mia Sosteric in. Sosteric right in the face of Avery Davis. Inbound goes to Davis, who used the screen to get away. As another switch, and now it's Manfredo guarding Davis. Still in on Daly, inside Williamson, Eden Williamson. Williamson working in the paint. Beautiful post move, works for two for Williamson. Give Eden 9. And it's a 49-28 lead for AMD. Creech looks to cut into it, no good with the triple. Here's Williamson in transition. Eden a little ahead of herself, got control back, kicks it off. Grotto. Grotto inside Reeder, outside Davis for three. That one short. Rebound Reeder. Farrah Reeder looks to drive in on Mia Sosteric. Across she goes, corner three. Williamson rattles out, no good. Jenna Dawson with the board. Got it away from her high school teammate Farrah Reeder. As underneath, Manfredo, kick out, Creech, catch, release, no good. Rebound poked out of bounds as Daly and Grotto both went fighting for it. Dawson the trigger now. Jenna Dawson outside, Skylar still guarded by Farrah Reeder. Still, far side, Sosteric. Mia Sosteric inside, Manfredo off the glass, no good. Rebound, Williamson. Eden Williamson pushing the pace. Williamson foul line. Kick out, Davis for three again. That one short. Rebound, Creech. Creech will look to push the issue coast to coast. Davis back on defense, too strong, off the window for London Creech. And now it's Grotto as it's turning into a track meet here in quarter number two. Grotto off the mark. Manfredo now, 49-28 lead for AMD, as still fouled on her way up by Avery Davis. Skylar Still, the rising sophomore from Winchester Thurston, heads to the stripe for the second time today. Now 0 for 2 at the line after that miss. (49-28) AMD lead. Still puts it up and still rattles, no good. Rebound by Eisenberg. Here comes Emily Eisenberg into the front court. Eisenberg surveys, driving left. Eisenberg has it knocked off her knee and out of bounds. And back the other direction we go as here comes Rachel Black back in, replacing London Creech. And I think the big thing, too, you look at for Lee Supply right now, they may have 4 on the bench, but it's still kind of a lack of some certain depth you expected to have. As another steal by Mallory Daly. Daly does it again. Add 2 more to the total of the rising junior. But, you know, you're missing a big presence inside to help take pressure off from Manfredo and Matthews. And I think you're missing just a ton of pure athleticism with Angelina Massey being unavailable.
Yeah, and you look at kind of what they lost from last year's team. You know, Jasmine Fisher was a big ball handler for them. You know, 2 years ago they had Gracie Fairman, so a lot of guards that departed the last couple of years.
Rachel Black up to 6. Didn't score in the first night, lost to Edward Jones. As there's Williamson. Williamson has Eisenberg. There's Eisenberg, top of the key. Emily Eisenberg looks to drive in. Eisenberg's shot knocked away by Rachel Black. Now it's Sesteric, gets around Eisenberg. Mia Sesteric racing in down the lane, floats it up, back iron, no. Rebound grab down Eisenberg. Now Williamson slows down the pace. Not something you say much about AMD. 11:40 remaining in the half, 51-30 your score in favor of AMD Industries as there goes Daly into the paint as she's fouled on her way in. As Bella Klobuchar along with Deshae Cochran in, Reeder and Davis out. Mallory Daly the trigger outside Eden Williamson, catch and release triple, knocked through for Eden Williamson. She goes into double digits at 12. You know, it feels like it's been the Mallory Daly show, but there's Eden Williamson right there still in double digits once again.
Yeah, it seems like kind of a silent 12 points for her. Avery Davis is up there with 12, and I believe Marina Grado is right there knocking on the door with 8. So a lot of balance here for AMD as they just continue to roll here.
As here's Mia Sesteric. Sesteric over the divider, guarded by Bella Klobuchar. Sesteric, top of the key, screen by Manfredo, poked free, that's by Eisenberg, loose ball. Klobuchar, first one there, picks it up, gives it to Williamson who wheels back outside. Cochran all alone. Cochran drives in, off the window and in. Deshae Cochran onto the board. And it's 56-30. AMD running away once again, like they did in night one. As Summer up top, kick out. There's Ducey. Gabby Ducey, the 5'4" rising freshman, hands it off Summer. Summer to Black. Black, foul line, drives in, handle lost, but poked back outside to Summer in the left wing. Floats it inside, poked away by Mallory Daly, denying the inbound. As London Creech re-enters, Mia Sesteric out. Inbound, Manfredo off the deflection. Manfredo lost the handle, got it back. Rachel got it outside off the hands of Summer. Here comes Eisenberg. Emily Eisenberg pulls up from 16, no good. Rebound by Black and a foul called on AMD with 10:16 remaining in the half. 56-30 your score in favor of AMD Industries. There's London Creech. Creech back the other way. London down low, inside. Summer puts it up, no good. Rebound by Williamson. Eden Williamson in transition, up ahead. Klobuchar. Klobuchar goes to cut across, but travels first.
Nearing a minute without a bucket here as both teams kind of going back and forth with empty possessions. Lee
Supply only 4 points this quarter, make it 6. And that's the first bucket this half for Rachel Manfredo. 56-32. As there's Daly deep for 3, knocks it down. Mallory Daly up to 19. Creech gets it in, Manfredo. Back to Creech. Creech walks the tightrope. London Creech looking for help. It's up top in Summer. Summer drives in, left block off the glass, no good, but she's fouled. As Caroline Summer gets set to shoot a pair. Plays for Slam Basketball as her travel team. Sends the first one through. Third point of the evening for Caroline Summer. Manfredo and Ducey out. Ozak and Jenna Dawson in. Summer no good, rebound grab down by Cochran over Creech. Here comes Eden Williamson. Williamson top of the key, Eden backpedals, pressured by Creech, screened by Klobuchar. Eden Williamson looks to penetrate, back to Klobuchar. Klobuchar into the left wing, poked away, that's by Dawson. Jenna Dawson off to the races. Dawson puts it up, off the window, no good. Foul on Mallory Daly. A little surprised that Daly got the call, especially with how out of control Jenna Dawson kind of put that one up.
Yeah, I thought it was actually going to fall and she was going to have a chance for that three-point play, but she hits the first, and full line change here for A&D once again.
Jenna Dawson was first team all-section for the Bell Vernon Leopards, and her summer league coach and high school head coach, Caitlin Slagus.
Yeah, season after having knee surgery.
6 points now for Jenna Dawson, 59-35 AMD on top, as it's taken on the far side by Grotto. Bounce pass into Reeder. Reeder going to work up, and she's fouled by Summer. That's where Farrah Reeder can be oh so dangerous. It's not even the height, the size, anything. It's just the pure aggression you see out of Farrah Reeder that makes her so dominant underneath.
Yeah, she's a great athlete. That helps in every facet, and we know how good of a soccer player she is as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Farrah Reeder, a standout on the soccer field. Also a very good track athlete for Bell Vernon as well. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Farrah 0 for 4 there tonight, but got the deflection at the other end.
Yeah, she got the deflection, was able to force the turnover, and now goes right back to AMD.
59-35 AMD on top with 8:47 remaining in the half. Grotto left wing. Guarded by Creech. Foul line, drives in with the left hand. Back iron, no. Now it's Creech back the other way. Summer, or make that Black off the glass and in. Rachel Black up to 8 points. As there's Dawson. As Jenna Dawson's going to come out of this game, as that's why the whistle blew, and not what you want to see if you're Lee Supply or anybody in general.
Yeah, she came off limping a little bit. I don't know if she was favoring that left knee.
That's a great job by the AMD staff as well, saying hold the ball, hold the ball. Wanted to make sure Dawson got off, as Grotto no good. Rebound Cox.
I'll stay with AMD Industries.
Cox gets it in. Harger, catch, release, no good off the back iron. As back the other way, here comes Manfredo pushing the issue. Rachel down the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Olzak fouled underneath. And that's going to be Cox's third. Olzak first shot up and in, as that's Tatum's first point of the season. This is her first game. As Olzak goes 2 for 2. The rising sophomore at Plum. We also have Pascal Olzak, a rising junior from Plum in the league. We'll see her later on tonight for Edward Jones. As Reeder no good, rebound grab down, that's Caroline Summer. Here comes Summer in transition. Summer in the left wing, goes off to London Creech. Creech drives in, left elbow, and lost the handle out of bounds. And it's going to be AMD basketball with 7:39 remaining in the half. So Starrick in, Tatum Olzak out. Grotto up over the divide, top of the key, guarded by Creech. Grotto left wing. Creech continues to pressure. Surveys her options, in no rush, wants the screen. Doesn't get it, now in the left wing, drives down, splits two, keeps possession. And magical for Marina Grotto to give her 10. As here comes Summer, puts it off the window, no good. Rebound ripped down by Reeder. Now it's Grotto in the left wing. Grotto to Cox. Cox Trying to bully her way down low, and a travel on Demetria Cox, and back the other way we go. 6:58 remaining here in the half, 61-39 in favor of AMD over Lee Supply. As here comes Rachel Black. Black in the left elbow. Now it's Sosteric, Mia Sosteric. Top of the key. Surveys inside, Manfredo denied by Grotto. Back the other way, Cox floats it up for Grotto, and that one just off the fingertips and out of bounds. Lee Supply takes over. It's the penultimate night here of week number 1 in the MVISBL. Final night of girls action for week 1, as inside Dawson with the steal. Here comes Brianna Dawson. Dawson driving in. Dawson flips it out. Nobody home. Lee Supply will take over with 6:23 remaining in the half as Skylar Still replaces London Creech.
Now 4 players in double figures for AMD. By Mallory Daly's 19.
I think the impressive thing as well, we haven't really touched on a lot, and a name we haven't said a lot, is Sosteric off the mark. Rebound taken away by Rachel Manfredo, and that's the point I was making. We haven't seen a lot of Rachel Manfredo here this half. Just 2 points for Rachel, who had 20 last game. And right now, AMD has focused on Manfredo, and it's been tough life for the rising junior from McKee Sports.
Yeah, they took London Creech out of the game, when she was on the floor as well. She was held scoreless here in the second half after having 8 in the first.
There goes Brianna Dawson into Reeder. Reeder working on Manfredo, gets her to go up, but Manfredo got a hand on it. Now it's Black, turns it over. Farrah Reeder. Reeder down the lane to the left, blocked again, but it's a foul on Manfredo, and she can't believe it. As 2 shots here for Farrah Reeder. 0 for 4 from the line tonight is Farrah. Just not falling here for Farrah Reeder from the charity stripe in this one. 61-39 AMD on top with 5:40 remaining in the half. Reeder looks to right the ship here. She will not. As Cox got away with a bit of a jersey grab on Manfredo, as Manfredo now to Still. Up top, Skylar Still, foul line. Wheels back, guarded by Davis. Still looks to penetrate, and a whistle and a foul underneath.
It's going to be on Cox.
That's her 4th here in this one. Rachel Manfredo at the charity stripe. No good, so Manfredo won't get a second on the 1-and-1 as the ball pinballs out of bounds. His subs will come in. Klobuchar in along with Cochran, joining Avery Davis, Brianna Dawson, and Chloe Harger for AMD. Up top, Davis, guarded by Still. Davis to Harger in the left corner, drives in, puts it up, off the mark, rebound, grabbed down by Olzak. Olzak got it off to Mia Sosteric. Sosteric flips it across, inside, all alone, Manfredo, no good. Great job by Bella Klobuchar getting over, and then Deshae Cochran ripping it away. 2 AMD newcomers with outstanding plays there. Cochran gets it in. That's to Davis. Davis over the divide. Avery Davis, top of the key. Davis at the foul line. Pocket pick. That's by Black. Black up ahead. That's Skylar Still reeling it in. Still kicks it back out. Black step back triple in. Black off the mark. Rebound grabbed underneath by Still. Puts it up and in. Skylar Still up to 4. 20-point AMD advantage. 3:54 remaining here in the half. There's Davis. Davis step back 3. Off the mark again. Rebound London Creech. Creech back the other way in transition, coast to coast. Creech off the window, no good. Rebound, pinballs out of bounds off the hands of Black, and it's going to be AMD basketball. As here's Avery Davis over the divider. Davis screened by Harger. Davis drives in. Davis knocked off the ball, but done illegally. .307 remaining here in the half. 61-41, AMD on top, inbound to Harger. Harger out to Bella Klobuchar, knocked away by Still, but steps on the boundary. Brianna Dawson, the trigger once more. Gets it in, Avery Davis. Davis gets the screen by Dawson. Up top, there's Harger. Harger back to Bella Klobuchar. Klobuchar to Davis. Davis drives in. Davis, and there's the tie-up. And it's going to stay with AMD as time continues to tick off.
Very low-scoring couple of minutes for both of these teams.
Inbound Harger. Harger, top of the key. Harger has it knocked away by Sesteric. As ball pops free, and there goes London Creech. Creech the other way. Off her foot and not out of bounds as Creech is able to save it. Far side Black. Up top Mia Sesteric. Sesteric inside. Creech off the glass, no good. As she comes up short, back outside. Black with the triple. That one too long. Rebound, kicks free to Sesteric. And a little handsy was Bella Klobuchar.
And that'll send, I believe, Cochran to the free throw line.
And puts Sesteric there, actually.
Sesteric, yep. Wrong team.
Either way, talented young freshman at the line. Sesteric off the mark, won't get another. Rebound, Dawson. Back the other way, Davis. Davis, there is Cochran off the glass and in.
I was foreshadowing.
You knew what was coming, Jose.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
63-41, AMD on top with 1:22 remaining in the half. Outside, Olzak with the triple, no good. Rebound, London Creech. Creech puts it back up, no good. Rebound loose underneath, and it pinballs out of bounds. Going to stay with Lee Supply, and Lee Supply, the area's leader in sales of piping and plumbing systems for nearly 60 years. Family-owned and operated business, as Lee Supply back on the board with Olzak for two more. 20-point lead for AMD, under a minute remaining. There goes Avery Davis up, she's fouled. Davis, all 12 points in the first half for her.
And all from the three-point land.
Davis, Western PA Bruin, also a track athlete, cross-country runner at GCC, is true on the first one, give her 13.
AMD found another gem at the end of the first round. Mind you, that's where they usually are picking, is at the end of the first round. They still find a way to find incredible talent.
8 in her first game, 14 here tonight for Avery Davis, as there goes Creech down the lane, puts it up, and Creech is fouled and one opportunity. Double digits now for London Creech. Creech is 2 for 4 from the stripe. And an old school three-point play for London Creech gives her 11, leads at 19 for AMD, 20-point half for Lee Supply. AMD's added 22 to their total. As Avery Davis looks content to dribble it out and push AMD to 2-0 on the season. Leading the way was Mallory Daly with 19. As adding 14 was Davis, 12 for Eden Williamson, and 10 for Grotto. 65-41, 46 AMD on top. That's your final score here in this one, with AMD victorious over Lee Supply, 11 for Creech and 10 for Rachel Manfredo. But AMD 2-0, their title defense is off to the right direction here in this season. Any final thoughts, buddy?
Just one of those deals. AMD continues to roll. You never know. Every season we're always wondering, is this the year AMD regresses at all? Is this the year where, they have maybe 3 or 4 losses and they're not the favorite to win the championship? And every single night they just continue to prove why they are the cream of the crop here in the girls division.
So far, so good for AMD. They're victorious here in this one, 65-46, as AMD goes to 2-0. Game number 2 coming up right here on MVI Live. If you're sticking around, we can't wait to have you back. If not, have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. Your final score of Game 1, AMD 65, Lee Supply 46.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery, located at 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious breads, buns, and other sweet treats since 1903. For location, we offer fundraising and wholesale. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon. It's game number 2 of the evening here on MVI Live. Alex Lyons and Nick Hicks joining me for this one as we have Edward Jones and State Farm 1-0 and 0-1. State Farm was in a thriller with Monessen Florist in their first game of the season. And it was an absolute fun one to watch where Ayanna Wade put up 30, and then after that, back and forth, and it was a lot of fun as State Farm going to look to get in the win column against Edward Jones. And, when you look at Edward Jones, the thing that stands out of anything, 6 foot and 6'1" under the hoop, and that's a tall task to ask anybody to compete with here in this league.
Yeah, 100%. Lanny Garrett, just no surprise, is leading the league in rebounds after one night. I believe she led the league in rebounds last year in total, correct?
Yeah, 18 in night number 1, and then Genevieve Cody, 6.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just incredible. And that was without Alyssa Terza in game 1, but guess who's here? The 5'11" Alyssa Terza. As we'll take a look at the starters here for State Farm. And life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. That's why your State Farm agent, Dax Thomas, is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life's surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. As Aggie Nikolai, Tess Rodriguez, along with Ella Chupka and Erica Hall, and Brooke McCoy, the starting 5 for Coach Tom Rodriguez and the 0-1 State Farm, as Larry Cash and Edward Jones will look to continue their perfect start like AMD had and continued along earlier this evening. As we get set for game number 2 here on MVI Live. Should be a lot of fun. Gerdich and Erica Hall yet set to duel for the opening face-off as it's Koditz, Terza, Sadesky, McCoy, and Evans. The starting 5 for Edward Jones is into the backcourt. Here's Tess Rodriguez. Rodriguez, top of the key. Rodriguez surveys. Far side she goes. As Rodriguez gets it right back from Nikolai. Rodriguez surveys back to Nikolai. Nikolai in the left wing. Back up top, that's Chupka. Chupka to the foul line. Drives in, left block with the right hand. And it falls for Ella Chupka. State Farm straight into the press, 2-0 they lead. Tess Rodriguez with the steal. Rodriguez in transition, kicks it far side. There's Hall, pulls the trigger for 3 short, and that one handcuffs Aggie Nikolai underneath. Evans, now Sadesky, far side Terza, near side Evans, almost stolen away. Evans to Sadesky to the corner. There's Koditz for 3 off the mark as Presley Koditz couldn't finish. Back the other way, Chupka led the way with 12 for State Farm in their first game of the season as Hall off the mark. Another board for Laney Gerditz, but Chupka right in there forcing the tie-up. It's going to stay with Ed Jones. Sadesky the trigger. She had 8 points on the opening night. As Hall the foul. As the intended inbound pass to Presley Koditz was denied. Hall, McCoy, and Chupka all in double digits for State Farm in their 1-point loss to Moflo. As up top, there's Terza. Terza left wing down underneath, off the glass and in. It's Sadesky. And we're tied at 2 with 14:45 remaining in the half. Tess Rodriguez over the divider, far side Chupka. Chupka in the left wing, guarded by Koditz. Koditz pressures tightly. Chupka to the right block. Chupka looking for help. Bounce pass, what a cut! Reverse layup won't fall though for Hall. Sadesky, now it's McCoy in the left wing. Make that Evans. Evans far side, shot up. Sadesky for 3, no good. Rebound by Chupka, she'll push the pace. Terza from behind, knocks it free, but it goes to Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez in the right wing, directing traffic, cutting through goes Nikolai. Rodriguez straight to the cylinder, kicked across to Nikolai in the corner. Inside, taken away by Gerdich, now Terza off to Presley Koditz. Now it's Evans. Evans kick out, far side Sadesky, and Sadesky going to be fouled by Brooke McCoy. Her first, team second, as Olivia Willig will replace Tori Sadesky. Evans gets it in, that's Delaney Gerdich. Gerdich inside, Willig all alone, off the window, off the mark. Now it's McCoy in transition. McCoy kick out, Rodriguez in the right wing. Back up top, driving in. Nikolai off the iron, no good. Rebound grab down by Willig, off to Alyssa Terza. Terza. Now it's Evans. Evans back to Terza for 3. That one back iron, no. Rebound out of nowhere for Gerdich, and she's fouled.
That's great hustle by Gerdich to grab that board. I mean, she came from the foul line to grab that one. Great hustle on that play.
As Chupka picks up the personal. Laney Gerdich, 7 points in the opening night. Was a first-team MVISBL All-Star last year, 0 for 2 from the stripe this time by. Stay deadlocked at 2, is back the other way comes Dak Thomas State Farm. Back up top McCoy, now it's Rodriguez, Tess Rodriguez. Inside she goes as Nikolai from the foul line, kick out, driving in, Hall puts it up off the window and in, Erica Hall on the board. And it's a 4-2 State Farm lead. Now it's taken by Evans. Brooke Evans drives the baseline. Layup no good. Rebound McCoy. Here comes McCoy pushing the issue. Bounce pass ahead. Too far out of the reach of Benlock. Was deflected by Edward Jones, so ball stays with Dax Thomas State Farm. Rodriguez the trigger. Tess Rodriguez looking for an option into Hall. Erica Hall back outside. Hall gets it right back. Hall pulls the trigger off the iron. No good. Rebound long. Sadesky. Tori Sadesky slows things down. 12:37 remaining in the half. Over the divide. Now it's Evans. Evans top of the key. Driving left. Evans. Back up top. There's Terza. Terza flips it underneath. Sadesky. Across to Evans. Evans. Back to Presley Koditz inside, denied was Gerdich. Now it's Koditz flipping it off. Sadesky up top, Sadesky inside, Gerdich up off the glass and in. Laney Gerdich on the board with 2, and it's a 4-4 game with 12:04 remaining here in the half. As here's McCoy. McCoy drives in, puts it up, no good, she's fouled. 11:54 remaining here in the half. Brooke McCoy to the charity stripe. 12 points for Brooke in the first game of the season. That's her first here today. McCoy, a rising senior at Hempfield. Up and in. 2 for 2 goes McCoy. 6 now for State Farm. They have the lead with 11:54 remaining here in the half. Rachel, is it 6'4" or 6'5"? There's Evans up top. Evans inside Gerdich. Now it's taken by Sadesky, knocked out off of Sadesky, and State Farm gets it back. 11:35 remaining in the half, 6-4 lead for Dax Thomas State Farm. There's Tessa Rodriguez, guarded by Evans, up top. Aggie Nikolai back to Rodriguez, over to Hull. Erica Hall driving in, Hall kick out. Now it's Nikolai. Nikolai with the right, no good. Rebound underneath. As it's taken off to Evans, off the feed from Alyssa Terza. Now it's Sadesky, one more. Presley Koditz, guarded by her high school teammate Saliga. She got it off. Sadesky to Terza. Terza off to Presley Koditz. Koditz driving in, gets the screen. There's Terza. Terza from 16 out. Off the mark, rebound, Laney Gerdich, kick out, Koditz, one more, Terza around the horn, they go, Sadesky, back to Terza. Terza not afraid to pull up from way outside as Gerdich off the window and in. Gerdich up to 4. 6-6 game here with 10:30 remaining in the half. Rodriguez. Hall back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez inside Saliga, outside Hall, drives in on Gerdich. Back to Rodriguez. Up top, triple on its way. Benlock off the mark. Rebound once again by Gerdich. As back the other way, here comes State Farm in the corner. Koditz with the triple, sends it long. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Edward Jones. And it's going to be State Farm basketball as Willig, Cody, and Emma Larkin all check in for Coach Larry Cash and Edward Jones. Far side controlled by Dax Thomas State Farm. That was Nikolai off to Tess Rodriguez. Rodriguez Taking over now, Hall. Hall kicks it out. Driving, looking there was Nikolai. Pulls back for three, no good. Rebound slapped off the shins of Evans. And then off of Saliga. Or excuse me, last touch by Evans, they're going to say is Saliga. Great job there throwing it off Brooke Evans. Inbound, there's Hall. Hall puts it up off the back iron and in. Erica Hall for two. First player tonight for State Farm to put 2 buckets on the board as that one sails high. As here comes Riley Vinik replacing Kenzie Saliga.
Both teams are really struggling to find a groove here tonight.
As up top there, it's controlled by Nikolai. Nikolai looks to drive in. Nikolai on Willig. Nikolai cuts kick out. Hall with the triple, and Hall knocks it down. Erica Hall up to 7. As State Farm increases their lead 11-6 as Evans at the other end adds 2. Brooke Evans cuts the deficit down to just 3 with 8:54 remaining. And a turnover. Here comes Terza. Alyssa Terza in transition. Terza slows up. Larkin outside Evans. Inside Cody all alone. A little kiss off the glass for 2 for Genevieve Cody. 11-10 lead here for Dax Thomas State Farm. 8:30 remaining in the half. Up top, Rodriguez. Around they go to Hall in the left wing. Hall, foul line, kick out. Nikolai drives back to Hall in the corner. Up top, Rodriguez. One more triple on its way by Benlock. No good. Back the other way, Evans. Evans to Terza. Terza down to the right block. Puts it up. She's fouled by Hall. As that's Hall's second, and Terza will go to the line to shoot a pair. Terza through the motion, puts it up, and Alyssa Terza knocks it down. Terza, the rising junior at Elizabeth forward. Soccer player there as well for the Warriors. And Terza 2 for 2. As there's Rodriguez. Rodriguez into the front court. 12-11 lead here for Edward Jones with 7:54 remaining in the half. Rodriguez guarded by Brooke Evans. Now it's Riley Vinik. Vinik rolling left. Vinik surveys up top. That's Nikolai. Nikolai drives in on Willig. Now pulls back. Penetrates once more. Looks for a cutter, needs help, picks up her dribble. Willig all over her, bounce pass inside, denied by Larkin and knocked out with 7:30 remaining in the half. 12-11 lead here for State Farm, or excuse me, Edward Jones over State Farm as State Farm will take a timeout. Down by 1 here in half number 1. And a big thanks to Cyber Athletics and Euless Payne for sponsoring the MVI. SBL and Cyber Athletics always provides their best service for their clients while trying to achieve their clients' trust and satisfaction by striving to help young athletes develop using technology-based skills development tools and competition. For more information, visit cyberathletics.com.
Cyber Athletics was on board with us for the MVI shootout. I'm glad to see they're back here for the Summer League.
Doing an amazing amount of stuff for the Valley.
Yeah.
You know, a place where Euless Payne made his name and started for himself. Part of course, I've said it I think every night, that 72-73 Ringgold basketball team with Joe Montana and company, that district champs fell in the semifinals of the state playoffs, but got the team everyone thought they would play in the championship in the consolation game and beat them. That being Chester. As it was General Braddock who upset them, who they beat twice previous that year.
Okay. I never knew that.
Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Dax Thomas State Farm. Inbound Rodriguez on the near side. Tess Rodriguez needs some help. Inbound Hall. Hall outside Benlock. Benlock surveys. Rodriguez cutting through. Back up top they go. That's Nikolai. Nikolai started to drive in. Nikolai looking for reinforcement. She's surrounded by gold jerseys. Far side Hall. Hall finds a lane. Hall up over 3 and she's fouled. As DePilka gets the foul.
That's the first foul for Edward Jones of the night.
Almost 10 minutes
I was
elapsed.
going to say, yeah, almost 10 minutes of playing perfect defense.
Only 11 points, make it 12 now against, as leading the way with 8 of those is Erica Hall, the 5'10" rising junior from South Fayette. Part of that South Fayette team that upset Central Valley in the title game, as Hall 2 for 2. And Hall was part of that game that upset her now Summer League teammate in Chupka. As the Pilka up top, there's Willig with the triple, no good rebound. The Pilka underneath, kicks it back out. Triple on its way by Sadesky, no good. Here comes Vinick. Riley Vinick up top to Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez surveys her options. Driving in on the freshman Larkin. Kick to the corner, that's Hall. Hall back to Rodriguez, top of the key. Now it's right wing ball for Hall. Erica Hall surveys. Gurditch guarding. Hall kicks it corner. That's Nikolai. Nikolai in the left wing. Back to Hall in the left corner. Back up top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez near side. Benlock has it there. Inside, nobody home. Willig in perfect position to take it away. Now Larkin, the freshman. Larkin tries to drive around. Pulls back out now. Willig inside Gurditch. Gurditch up and will not get the bucket to fall, but will shoot a pair. As Lainey Gurditch 0 for 2 from the stripe today, will shoot 2 more. And timeout called by head coach Larry Cash.
Safari Larry wants to call his team together and rally the troops here.
30-second timeout called by Edward Jones, and Edward Jones agent Chad Novotny is ready to help all investors develop an investment strategy geared towards their unique long-term goals. Edward Jones provides high-quality personalized service. All aspects of business are aligned to help them better understand and meet their clients' unique goals and needs. As much as this has been a good defensive game, it's been a lot of sloppy play offensively on both sides of things for these teams. Missed open looks, and Nick, the question is which team's going to start taking advantage of the other team's mistakes here in this one?
I mean, I feel like that's how this game is either going to go. I mean, it's either just going to be a grudge match or one team's just going to start taking more advantage of the mistakes.
And that's something it took Edward Jones about a half to do in their first game versus Lee Supply. Lee Supply looked really good early on, and all of a sudden they were able to start shutting down London Creech, and Manfredo had to try to do a lot on her own, and Edward Jones was able to pull out that 10-point victory in game number 1 as Lainey Gurditch off the back iron 0 for 3 from the stripe today for Gurditch. The standout at Yock.
I think a lot of it has to do with the missed opportunities at the free-throw line.
As Gurditch 0 for 4. 2 for 6 as a team is Edward Jones. 4 for 4 is State Farm. As driving in and kicking out to Vinick was Chupka. Vinick. Now it's taken Chupka. Chupka in the left elbow. Down low. Kenzie Saliga. Saliga kick out. Vinick pulls the trigger for 3 off the mark. Rebound Saliga. Now it's taken by Hall outside. Triple on its way. Rattles no good. Rebound again. Saliga puts it up. Knocked away and off of McCoy and out.
I think Gurditch had a sequence of 2 blocks down there in that scuffle.
As here comes Brooke Evans. Evans 13 in her MVISBL debut. Standout at McKeesport. Evans Gets the screen from Koditz. Now it's Terza. Terza drives in, and Terza fouled on her way to the cylinder. As the foul will go against Brooke McCoy. McCoy had foul trouble in game number 1 of the summer as well. If I'm not mistaken, she might have fouled out if I can go back and find that sheet.
That's her second, team 6th.
Did Terza knock that one down, Nick?
I did not see. She knocked the second one down.
As Alyssa Terza, she's been good from the line so far today. As a 2-point trip from the line for Terza. As here's McCoy. McCoy driving in, kicks it out off the deflection. Handoff goes inside or outside. That is Chupka. Chupka directing traffic, cutting away Saliga. There's Chupka to Saliga. Perfection on the pass. Ella Chupka to Kenzie Saliga.
What a pass by Chupka there.
As Terza way outside for 3, but travels first and will go the other way. And that's something you have to watch with Alyssa Terza. She is not afraid to throw out the long-range triple. Inside steal by Evans. Here comes Brooke Evans, coast to coast on Brooke McCoy. Now pulls out. Down low, looks for Gerdich. Gerdich back to Evans. Evans drives in. Evans puts it up and in. Brooke Evans up to 4. And it's a 16-15 Edward Jones lead. Up top, now Chupka finds Riley Vinick. Vinick with the right, no good. Rebound, pinballs to Alyssa Terza. Here's Terza in transition. Terza in the right wing. Terza finds the cutter. That's Sadesky, and Sadesky fouled. No shot as it's on the floor. As Rodriguez will check back in.
I was going to say, I thought it should be 1-1.
And that's Chupka's second foul. As 1-1 here, as you mentioned, Nick, and it is going to be for Tori Sadesky, the rising senior at Norwin.
Go Knights.
As a big make on the first one will give Tori Sadesky a second. 17-15, Edward Jones on top here in half number 1. Sadesky sends it up, sends it through as she goes 2 for 2, up to 4. And a 30-second timeout call by Dax Thomas State Farm. 4:16 remaining in half number 1. 18-15 lead for Edward Jones. And Nick, I think since you really mentioned the foul shots, you've seen Terza knock down 2, and then Sadesky just knocked down a pair.
Maybe I just gave him the backwards announcer's jinx.
Backwards announcer jinx. That doesn't work for me. I've tried it. It doesn't work. Full-on announcer jinx, I'll get him every time. Every single time without a question of a doubt. But, you know, we look at this so far, Nick, and there's been no support really for Erica Hall, having 9 of her team's 15 points. And, you know, you expect Chupka to do a lot, but right now she's on the bench. Hall's on the bench as well. So the question is, who's going to be the one to step up? And I think you got to look at Brooke McCoy, someone you brought in thinking he's going to score a lot of points for this Dax Thomas State Farm team. Rodriguez up top. Tess Rodriguez goes to Nikolai on the far side. Nikolai guarded by Koditz. Back up top, Tess Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Nikolai, left side. Koditz guarding. Nikolai looks to penetrate. Nikolai kicks it out. One more up top. It's Brooke McCoy. McCoy down the lane, floats it up, and there's McCoy right on cue for 2. Give her 4 as they cut into the lead. It's 18-17 with 3:44 remaining here in the half. Evans outside Koditz. Koditz up top, Terza. Terza inside Gerdich off the deflection. Saliga finds Benlock. Benlock cuts far side. Underhand toss to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Nikolai. Nikolai in the right wing. Looks to drive in on Koditz. Now pulls back out with the feed to Rodriguez. Rodriguez guarded lightly by Evans. McCoy left side. It's Sadesky all over her. McCoy tries to spin in. Stops up. Hard bounce pass deflects off Gerdich. Near side Benlock. Benlock. Now it's Nikolai. Nikolai flips it to Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez back up top. Rolling to her left was Nikolai. Now it's McCoy handing it off to Rodriguez, who pulls back. Tessa Rodriguez in the left wing. Rodriguez. Now it's McCoy. McCoy out of her hands to Saliga, and Kenzie Saliga fouled. That's going to go against Alyssa Terza. Sending Saliga to the charity stripe. First shot no good for Kenzie Saliga. Saliga, rising junior at Bell Vernon. 0 for 2 for Kenzie. And long rebound knocked out, last touch by Saliga. Last game of the night will feature the defending runners-up in Cedarbrook and Monessen Florist. As Evans drives in, kicks it out, Sadesky. Sadesky across to Koditz. There goes Presley. Koditz puts it up, knocked away. Good defense by Benlock. Saliga spinning away, gets it over to Nikolai. Nikolai down the lane, puts it up off the iron, no good. And here comes Evans in transition. Brooke Evans in the right wing. Evans floats it inside. Lainey Gurdich. Gurdich surrounded back outside. Stolen by Agatha Nikolai. Here comes Nikolai to the left block. Puts it up. She's fouled by Sadesky. As Nikolai to the charity stripe for the first time tonight. 5 points in game one for Nikolai. Scoreless so far today.
It is now her first and team's third.
As Nikolai misses the first attempt. Also a volleyball player for the Hillers at Trinity. As Nikolai looking to right the ship and knot this thing up at 18 apiece. She does not. That's 4 straight misses after 4 makes to start from the charity stripe for Dax Thomas State Farm. As here comes Brooke Evans. Evans kicks it out, finding the extra pass to Larkin. Emma Larkin back to Evans. Evans in the corner, guarded by McCoy. Brooke Evans in the left wing. Evans surveys her options, looking up top to Lainey Gurdich. Back to Evans. Evans can be dangerous from outside. Evans in the right wing, inside Genevieve Cody. Cody surrounded, gets it back, and a foul underneath. As Kenzie Saliga picks up the personal, and shooting at the line will be Cody. 1-1 for Cody, at 9 points and 6 boards in her first game of the season. As we'll see Riley Vienick check in next time by, is no second shot for Cody. Here comes McCoy in transition. McCoy finds the cutting Saliga, blocked! It's Lainey Gurdich denying Kenzie Saliga.
Gurdich got a good piece of that one.
And that's the advantage, 6'1" and 6 foot underneath the hoop. As there is Saliga out to her high school teammate Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez in the right wing. Under a minute 25 to play here in the opening half. 1 point advantage for Ed Jones. Kick out, corner, triple on its way off the iron, no good. As unable to get the fall was Benlock. There's McCoy. McCoy to the corner. Koditz for 3, no good. Rebound grab down by Gurdich and a foul underneath. Yeah, Saliga gets her second. Sending Gurdich to the line, where she is 0 for 4 tonight. Should be, I believe, double bonus time if I'm not mistaken. Or am I one off?
One off.
As Lainey Gurdich knocks it down. Give her 5. First make from the charity stripe for Gurdich. 2 point advantage for Edward Jones. And it will stick there with 1:12 remaining here in the half. Here comes Nikolai. Nikolai on Evans. Nikolai back up top. Rodriguez has some room. Tessa Rodriguez directing traffic. Rodriguez against Koditz. Rodriguez drives in underneath. Saliga fouled as she was surrounded. And it's Emma Larkin picking up the personal. Come on, Ken. Saliga 0 for 2 from the stripe today. 2 points for the rising junior from Bell Vernon. Iron Unkind for Kenzie Saliga. Saliga sends it up, no good. Rebound grab down. As trying to drive the line there is Benlock, throws it out to Nikolai. Aggie Nikolai in the left wing. Nikolai up top, Riley Vinick. Vinick, one more, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, plenty of room. Tess Rodriguez in on the much bigger Cody. Stops up, Rodriguez needs some help. Tess finds it in the form of Saliga, no good, and Kenzie back to the charity stripe. As it was Presley Koditz, the guilty party. Can Saliga right the ship? It's a mental game here now, I think, for Saliga. 0 for 5. Iron Unkind and a lane violation on Dax Thomas State Farm, so it didn't matter nonetheless. 19-17 lead here for Edward Jones. Second time in a row the first half has looked abysmal for Dax Thomas State Farm. They were spectacular in half number 2 against Moflo. As there's Gerdich going to work, no good. Rebound by Riley Vinick, off to Rodriguez. They'll hold for 1, down by 2 with 17 remaining here in the half. Rodriguez surveys, Tess Rodriguez to her right, back up top, Nikolai. Aggie Nikolai down the lane, off the window, no good. 4 seconds, time for Evans. Now it's Larkin, 1-2 down the lane, no good at the buzzer. And at the half, it's a low-scoring affair, but Edward Jones holds the 2-point advantage at 19-17 right here on MVI Live. When we come back, we'll have numbers of half number 1 and half number 2 for you right here on your exclusive home for the MVISBL. That's MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdez Bakery located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley fresh baked breads, buns, and other sweet treats since 1903. With our store location, we offer fundraising and wholesale options. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon.
Back here on MVI Live at the end of half number 1, it's 19-17. Ed Jones on top. 7 for 13 from the stripe is Edward Jones. 4 for 12 for Dax Thomas State Farm. Majority of that half was played without Erica Hall, who leads the team with 9 points. As there's Terza, finds a lane. Terza no good. Saw daylight, couldn't take advantage. Here's Presley Koditz. Now it's Terza.
Don't reach out.
As outside on its way, no good. And back the other way will go.
Go retail. Just play solid.
As outside, it's Evans. Evans driving in. Evans, right wing. Brooke Evans up top. Napilka gets it off to Terza. Terza almost lost the handle. Alyssa Terza looks for Gerdich inside. Gerdich up and under off the window and in for two is Lainey Gerdich up to a team high 7. And it's 21-17. Edward Jones on top. As driving in Chupka. Chupka up top. Now it's Nikolai. Nikolai surveys her options. Nikolai goes to Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez. Top of the key, Rodriguez far side. That's Chupka, floats it in. Nikolai outside. McCoy for 3 from the corner. Got it! Brooke McCoy. Give her 7 as the lead's down to 1 for Edward Jones. Give and go now with Evans. Evans on McCoy. The hook shot works for Brooke McCoy. As at the other end, it's Hall going in for 2.
Both teams are starting to heat up here early on in the second.
As Evans goes to Terza. Terza underhand. Presley Koditz from the corner up top to Evans. As Evans, top of the key. Evans to her left. Evans floats it inside. There's Gerdich outside. Terza. Alyssa Terza guarded tightly. Pulls the trigger from deep. Rattles no good. Riggered. Rebound grab down by Lainey Gerdich. Now it's Terza again. Terza driving, lost the handle. Here comes Rodriguez, 1-on-2. Rodriguez coast to coast, and Rodriguez blocked by Evans, but Hall cleans it up and 1. Erica Hall, 13, looking for 14 at the line as Dax Thomas back on top. As Hall off the mark, rebound. Terza walks the tightrope to keep it in, but the steal by McCoy leads to this chance here for Dax Thomas. It's Tess Rodriguez. Rodriguez flips it over McCoy. Outside, Chupka with the triple. Way short. Great hustle by McCoy to find it. McCoy. Now it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to McCoy. Left wing draped over by Terza. Finding Hall. Hall back to McCoy. Mid-range jumper. Back iron. No. Rebound grab down by Napilka. Finds Evans. And here comes Brooke Evans back the other way. Evans top of the key, down low, turnover, and travel called. As back the other way, here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez far side. Chupka way outside. No good rebound. Ricochets out of bounds towards our award-winning photographer, Jeff Helsel, underneath the basket to our left.
I always say we have some of the best photographers that are our colleagues.
Yeah, absolutely incredible between Jeff, Narnay, Jen, and everybody we have here at MVI, Bob Smith as well. I mean, incredible cast of photographers here. They'll bring you the best coverage of Mon Valley athletics. And the only coverage of the MVISBL is Brooke Evans doing what she does, up to 8 with the baseline jumper. And it's a 25-24 Edward Jones lead here in half number 2, 12:20 remaining. As there's Chupka off the mark. Rebound, grab down Hall. Kick out Rodriguez. McCoy for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, snare down. That's by Dax Thomas. Around the horn, Hall goes. That's to Rodriguez, guarded tightly. Napilka back over far side. Rodriguez got it, McCoy. Now it's Chupka, looks to penetrate. Outside Rodriguez. Napilka guarding tightly, Rodriguez. Bounce past McCoy. McCoy drives in, up off the glass, off the iron and in. Brooke McCoy, give her 9. And that's something I think, Nick, that Dax Thomas needs to do more, not be intimidated by the two big bodies underneath the basket. Brooke Evans, top of the key. Evans, pressured tightly. Screen by Girdich. Evans for 3, off the mark. Rebound, Cody puts it back home. 4 now for the rising sophomore, Cody. Rodriguez, far side. Driving in, laying it off the glass. No good was Erica Hall. Rebound loose through the legs of Girdich. Girdich onto the floor, gets it off to Evans. 1 point advantage for Edward Jones. 11:02 remaining here in the half. Evans outside, Brooke Evans up top, that's Presley Koditz. Koditz taken away, it's Rodriguez all alone, off the window and in. Tess Rodriguez gives Dax Thomas a 1 point advantage with 10:45 remaining in the contest. Now it's Evans looking for 2 right back, no good. Rebound McCoy, flips it underneath to Rodriguez. Here comes Tess Rodriguez. Rodriguez in on Evans, kicks out McCoy. Around to Chupka. Chupka in the left wing, guarded by Cody. 3 up and no good off the back iron. Evans pulls down the rebound. Brooke Evans flips it over. There's Koditz. Koditz. Napilka gets it out. Girdich slapped away by Hall. Right back to Evans. Evans drives down the lane, ripped out. And a tie-up forced by Ella Chupka. As substitutions, Terza, Larkin, Sadesky, and Willigan for Edward Jones. Cody stays. As Kenzie Saliga enters along with Benlock, McCoy, and Aggie Nikolai out for Dax Thomas State Farm. 6 minutes elapsed here in half number 2. Driving in, there's Hall up. She's fouled by Cody. Erica Hall, 2 for 3 from the charity stripe, 13 points leading all scorers here tonight. Another one of those Western PA Bruin players. They're so prominent throughout this area and this league in general.
Yeah.
2 straight misses after 2 makes the start. As riding the ship there is Hall, give her 14. Lead up to 2 for Dax Thomas State Farm. As down the lane, Larkin no good. Cody on the putback, back iron won't fall. Rebound Hall, here comes Hall, pushing the pace back the other way. Erica Hall to Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez outside. Chupka foul line, 16-footer splashes through. First bucket of the half for Ella Chupka. 31-27, Dax Thomas looking like they may be a second half team here this season. As that's when they came to life against Moflo. As here is Edward Jones's Alyssa Terza. Terza hands it off, Willig in the right wing. Willig foul line down to the paint, throws it up, no good through the contact, and on the putback, Cody knocks it down. Second bucket of the half for Genevieve Cody. Lead back down to just 2 for Dax Thomas. 9 minutes even on the clock here in half number 2. Benlock puts it on the floor. Benlock rolls right elbow, back outside Rodriguez. Inside they go, and over the back goes Alyssa Terza on Kenzie Saliga. Rodriguez will be the trigger. Inside, Hall up through the contact. Erica Hall, give her 16. And it's a 33-29 Dax Thomas lead. Inside, Cody too easy. As off the back iron and in, it falls. Cody's up to 8 3 buckets this half. 2 point advantage here for Dax Thomas. 8:28 remaining in the half. Top of the key. Controlled there, Benlock. Now it's Chupka. Chupka guarded tightly by Sadesky. Driving in, foul line, spin move, kick out Rodriguez. Rodriguez penetrates up top. Triple on its way for Benlock. Back iron, no. As the other way, it's Terza. Terza from outside. Way short for Terza. Saliga picks it up. Off to Rodriguez. 7:55 remaining in the half. There's Chupka, left wing, three, no good. Out of bounds it rolls. And here comes Edward Jones back the other direction. It's Emma Larkin over the timeline. Larkin top of the key. Larkin inside Cody. Cody a few dribbles off the window, no good. Rebound, grab down. Chupka trying to work around Sadesky. Chupka top of the key. Spins away from one. Foul line, kick out. Hall for three. Rattles, no good. Rebound, Olivia Willig. Willig far side controlled by Larkin. Larkin top of the key. Right elbow, right block. Kick out around up top. Sadesky with the open look. Got it. Tori Sadesky, first three of the game for her. And Edward Jones back up by one with 7:08 remaining here in the half. Rodriguez, now it's Benlock, top of the key. Benlock, handoff Rodriguez. Rodriguez swings it to the left side. That's Chupka there. Chupka drives in. Chupka to the lane. Chupka kicks it out. Erica Hall now penetrates right block, lays it up, no good. Rebound, grab down. That's Terza off her body and out. And Dax Thomas gets it back as McCoy, Vinick, and Nikolai all re-enter. Gurdich and Evans back in as well, along with Koditz. Inbound Hall. Hall out to McCoy. McCoy driving in on Terza, pulls up. No good. Rebound and out of, or back the other way will go, as the foul will go against Riley Vinick, the sophomore guard. Brooke Evans, left side, looks to drive, stops up, puts it in the air, no good. Rebound. The other way, it's Hall. Erica Hall in transition. Hall, now it's Vinick. Vinick up top. Nikolai guarded by Koditz. Aggie Nikolai looks to drive, kicks it underneath. Hall puts it up, blocked by Evans. As Evans slows things down back the other way. Brooke Evans. Evans rolls right. Now it's Alyssa Terza. Terza to her left. Terza has it knocked away by McCoy illegally as Brooke picks up another foul. Inbound Evans. Gives it back to Terza. Terza way outside. Off the back iron, no. Rebound long, and Gurdich can't get there. 34-33. Edward Jones on top with 5:48 remaining here in half number two. Nick, I don't think Safari Larry's shirt matches his personality right now.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But, I mean, that one, as Coach Kev would say, that was Daniel Gordon range right there.
Yeah. The all-capital woo, I don't think he's feeling that right now. Maybe put a B on the shirt and it might sound a little more accurate for how Safari Larry's feeling right now. As outside it goes. There's Nikolai. Nikolai kicks it out. Driving. Here's Vinick, knocked away. As stripping it away was Larkin. And now it's Brooke Evans. She has 8 for this half. Finds Larkin. Emma Larkin. Back to Evans. Evans up top. Brooke Evans looks to drive now, instead kicks it to Terza. A little catch with Evans up top. Light pressure by Nikolai. Brooke Evans, the field general, looks to drive, gets the screen. Handoff Terza. Terza up top. Terza back outside. That's Larkin. Larkin handoff Evans. Evans looks to drive. Brooke Evans kicks it. Terza for three again. Finally it falls. Alyssa Terza. It took some time, but finally finds pay dirt from outside. As there comes Rodriguez, kicks to Vinick, and Vinick has it knocked away, but right to Rodriguez. Rodriguez outside in the right wing. Tess Rodriguez back up top, driving in now. That's Nikolai. She's fouled underneath. Koditz in the vicinity along with Gerdich, and Presley is the guilty party. You talked about Daniel Gordon range. Daniel Gordon, straight across from you there, Nick.
Oh, is he in the building?
He is. Center court there.
Must have summoned him.
As free throw, no good. On the first attempt by Aggie Nikolai. She's 0 for 3 tonight as Riley Vinik, the rising sophomore, checks out. As the second one rattles through. First point of the game for Aggie Nikolai. 37-34, Edward Jones on top of Dax Thomas State Farm. 4:08 remaining here in the half. Up top, that's Terza. Terza inside looking for Gerdich. Pinballs back to Terza. Now it's Evans. Evans finds Larkin, the freshman. Emma Larkin back up top. Terza way outside. That one won't go. Back up top they go to Larkin. Larkin. Hand off, that's Evans. Brooke Evans. Up top, Evans driving in down the lane. Kicks it off. Gerdich, no good. Here comes Dax Thomas back the other way. Chupka straight over. Larkin with the floater, no good. Rebound by Gerdich. Gerdich, one dribble, kicks it off near side. Koditz off to Evans. 37-34, under 3.5 to play here in half number 2. One possession game. Edward Jones will look to make it a 2-possession game this time by.
If you're Edward Jones, you really need to slow the clock down here.
Looks like that's what they're doing. Terza back to Evans. Screen used. Brooke Evans, 17 feet away, kicks it back out beyond the perimeter. There's Larkin. Larkin, Koditz to the corner. Evans. Evans, calm, cool, and collected. Hands it off to Terza down the lane. Terza with the right, no good. Put back Terza, no. As McCoy picks up her 4th. And that sends Terza to the stripe where she's 4 for 4. There it is. Told you. Right on cue every time.
Come on, man.
I think Alyssa might need to have a word with me after the game telling me to stop talking. She'll right the ship that time by. The amount of times I've done that in my life, you can't even. If I had like a nickel, I'd never have to work a day in my life for every time that I've jinxed somebody at the line.
State Farm will head to the line.
Chupka too strong on that one on her first attempt from the stripe. She had 12 points against MoFlo. Sits at just 4 right now. As Dax Thomas will take a full timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. And we come back, the conclusion of this one right here on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen.
Back here on MVI Live. 2:39 remaining here in the half. 38-34, Edward Jones lead. Correction that it is only 3 fouls on Brooke McCoy, not 2 or 4, which is a big advantage for Dax Thomas. They need her in this game. Again, she fouled out game 1 of the season, so it's important to have her available.
State Farm looking to turn this into a 1-possession game.
They'll do just that. Chupka rights the ship, give her 5. Press in the works for Dax Thomas. Trying to dribble through it is Larkin. Larkin trapped, gets it to Evans, and there's the passing to get it out. But Safari Larry gets the timeout and not happy about that. Full timeout called by Edward Jones.
Where do you think he got that hat at?
I don't know. I like it.
I do.
Hey, Liam, can we get a shot of Larry's hat since we're talking about it? I mean, it's a fantastic hat.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have a night, and I know Jeremy's listening, that we all get hats like that and wear them. And make sure he does not wear it that night.
Safari Larry night.
Yeah, we'll have Safari Larry night. So I think that's in the works. You know, Nick, we had this celebrity softball game come in the midst that we wanted to do live on air.
That still can happen.
I still plan on that happening at some point this summer. But again, we get Bailey Partial as our pitcher. And
I don't know. She can't, though.
Fine. We get Logan as our pitcher.
She wouldn't be able to either. The NCAA rules.
I mean, okay, can we have Shelby Telegdi?
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, we got some other good pitchers in the area.
I was going to say, we got a ton of good pitchers in the Mon Valley, so.
I mean, could we find a way to get Peyton List? They shockingly got upset in the state playoffs.
I did see that. It's a foul called on McCauley.
As flip in, there's Evans. It's a lot of fouling that's going to take to get them into shooting 1-1.
How many's that on Ag? Okay. Same way, Ag, same way. Tess, you gotta go.
Nikolai draping herself over Evans, double team, and Rodriguez and Nikolai. As another one on Nikolai. 3 fouls in 3 seconds. Rodriguez right on the ball. Sedeski floats it. And there's McCoy wide open. It's keep away, and Koditz, the beneficiary. Presley Koditz picks a perfect time to get on the board.
Just how Safari Larry drew that one up.
But Hall at the other end answers for 2 of her own. Lead back down to 3 with 2:05 remaining. Evans trapped in the backcourt, gets around. Evans breaks down as here comes Terza. Terza to Larkin. Larkin back to Terza. Terza. Bounce past Larkin. Larkin to Evans. Evans flips it to Terza, and that's where the height's really going to help for Edward Jones. They can kind of just toss it up with these long bodies as Hall fouls Terza. As Rodriguez denying ball. Great job by Rodriguez forcing the timeout. 3-point lead for Edward Jones with 1:40 remaining here in the half. And Nick, a little more scoring here this half, or about the same we've had, I should say, in half number 1. It was 19-17 Edward Jones. It's now 40-37 Edward Jones. So just a tad tick up as Edward Jones has added 21 on, 20 even for State Farm. And still a close game, but right now, you look at the big difference, Nick, free throws.
Yep.
You've missed 3 this half, 4 actually if you are Dax Thomas State Farm, and you were 4 for 12 in half number 1.
I think that's going to be a big key for Edward Jones. Is if once they get into the 1-1, they got to make their shots.
Great job, Chupka rips it away, no foul. And here comes Chupka up ahead, McCoy underneath, batted away, but McCoy keeps it. Now it's Nikolai for the tie, no good, rebound Larkin. That's probably who you want to foul if you are State Farm, the young freshman, and that's indeed what they'll do.
Edward Jones entering the 1-1 now.
Next game, again, the final game of the night will feature Monessen Florist and Cedarbrook. As Larkin, no good, rebound Hall. As life still for Dax Thomas, Chupka almost out, dribbles herself to the corner. Hall puts it up, bank, no good, rebound Larkin again. Now it's Koditz, far side Sedeski. They get it to Evans, Sedeski, it's keep away time for Edward Jones. Flip to Evans. Evans working around. Evans. Now it's Larkin. Larkin fouled by Nikolai. And that's 5 on Aggie Nikolai. As Benlock will re-enter for Nikolai, and Emma Larkin 1-1 once again. Oh for 1 tonight, 55.8 on the clock. Through the motion goes Larkin. Larkin puts it up, off the mark again. Hall another rebound. Hall. Now it's Chupka. Do they go for the 3 once more? No, Chupka drives in. Chupka kicks it to the corner. Benlock for 3. Off the bench. Onto the board for the tie. Julia Benlock. A perfect time for her first bucket. We're tied at 40. At the other end, Larkin. 35 on the clock. Up top, Sedeski. See if Edward Jones tries to hold for the last shot as Chupka pokes it to the backcourt. It's Evans. Evans drives in down the lane. She's fouled. As Brooke Evans, a chance to give her team the lead. From the line as McCoy picks up another. Brooke Evans. First one is true. 9 points for Brooke Evans. First team all section for the McKeesport Tigers this year. Evans, 2 for 2 in the clutch. Brooke gives her team a 2-point lead. First player in double digits for Edward Jones tonight comes with 23.7 seconds left in the contest, or at least in regulation, I should say. 18 for Erica Hall, 3 for Benlock, and the reason I mentioned 3, that was what originally tied us at 40. On the other side of things, besides Hall, the only other score with any sort of fruition is McCoy with 9, and then 5 for Chupka. But it's kind of been the Erica Hall show here, scoring just under 50% of her team's points here this evening.
What an impressive performance.
Yeah, Hall, I mean, talented athlete, rising junior South Fayette. You know how good that team is, and they have a team that really has all facets of their game intact. I mean, they have the bigs, they have the skill with Maddie Weber, who can kind of really do it all, and then you have players like Hall as well. The really tall girl, I think it's LaRue, something like that. I mean, she's an absolute animal for South Fayette underneath. As Dax Thomas State Farm down by 2 with 23.7 on the clock. See if Edward Jones puts any sort of pressure to at least force a pickup. It all depends if they try to even roll it, which they won't. I didn't know if you were going to try to roll if you were Dax Thomas, save any precious seconds you can, but 18 on the clock. Here comes Chupka for the tie. No, got the rebound. Chupka kicks it out. Benlock down to 10. Rodriguez. Chupka for the lead. No, rebound grabbed down by Edward Jones. And it is Emma Larkin with 3.3 on the clock.
This is crucial here.
Larkin's missed her first 2 attempts. A little surprised that Chupka didn't decide to put that second opportunity up.
She can put the game away here with 2 makes.
One would be huge. It'd force the 3. And that's exactly what she'll do. First point of the night for Emma Larkin, looking to seal it. Just took the ball off the chin. The freshman ices it.
Larry Cash is saying woo now.
As Chupka throws it up, no good. Edward Jones hangs on. 44-40, your final score here in this one. As it was 10 for Evans leading the way, 8 for Terza. 2 big points for Larkin to seal it. Erica Hall had 18 to lead the way for Dax Thomas. Edward Jones 2-0. State Farm 0-2. We'll see if it continues that trend. Do the winners keep winning here tonight, as Moflo will look to be the 3rd team to go to 2-0. when we come back here on MVI Live. If you are joining us once again, we look forward to having you. If you're going on your way, have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Your final score in game number 2, 44-40. Edward Jones victorious over Dax Thomas. State Farm right here on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbles has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious fresh baked breads, buns, and other sweet treats in 3. Along with our store location, we offer fundraising and wholesale options. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon. It's the final game of the evening. Monessen Florist 1-0. Cedarbrook 0-1. As the winners have continued to win, AMD, Edward Jones 2-0. As Dax Thomas and Lee Supply both fall to a 0-2 mark. Alex Lyons, Liam Bellin with you for all the action here in this final game of the evening. And a big shout out and thank you to Tatum Olzak for running our camera for this final game. Really pulling us out of a bind with Nick Hicks having to run after the second game. There's El Schneider. Schneider underneath, off the window, no good by Miladon. This is her first action in the MVISBL. Missed game 1. Ayana Wade outside. Hannah Pugliese now. Pugliese, top of the key. Pugliese looks to drive. Bounce pass outside. As there's Ringloff for 3. Buried! Bria Ringloff starts it right. And it's 3-0 Monessen Florist just 25 seconds in. As Miladon up top, there's Maggie Spell. Spell had 14 in her debut. As Ayana Wade can't corral that one. Ayana playing against her former team, Maggie Spell playing against her former team, as those two were traded for one another during the offseason. Again, Ayana 30 points in the opener, Spell 14, and Liam, they're guarding each other.
Yeah, this will be an interesting matchup throughout this game that should be highly contested.
Jocelyn Dawson down the lane for 2 as the Rising Warrior senior cuts the lead down to 1 with 15:08 remaining. Ayana Wade guarded by Miladon. Ayana, the very lanky youngster Ladon. Now it's Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese drives in. Pugliese up top, Ayana Wade. Wade driving, Wade foul line. Wade puts it up, and Ayana Wade will shoot 2.
Yeah, good drive there. It looked like she may have gotten away with a walk potentially, but regardless, able to draw the contact there and earn a trip to the line.
Ayana Wade, 30 points in game number 1. Again, traded for Maggie Spell in the offseason. First one, no good, iron unkind for Wade. Was the MVI Breakout Player of the Year, second team All-Star a season ago here in the MVISBL, and an empty trip for Ayana Wade. Spell almost turns it over. Off the feed from Schneider. Maggie Spell, left side, Spell. Now it's Ladon. Ladon, left quarter. Mia Ladon outside. Vasquez. Vasquez down the lane with the left. And Vasquez off the mark. Rebound. Put back Carmen Vasquez. And it's the first lead of the game for Cedarbrook. Ayana Wade. Now it's Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese. Top of the key. Pugliese, right elbow. Kick out off the deflection. Ayana Wade has it. Ayana driving in, Wade straight to the cylinder, and Ayana Wade adds 2 to the MoFlo total. It's a 5-4 Monessen Florist lead. Ladon, underhand toss, Dawson the drive down the lane with the left, nowhere close, and out of bounds, last touched by Monessen Florist. Abigail Whaley, Bria Ringloff, Bella Corrado, Hannah Pugliese, and Ayana Wade, the 5 for head coach Chad Corrado. Inbound Vasquez, there's Maggie Spell. Spell, couple dribbles, top of the key, triple for Spell, buried! Maggie Spell for 3. And it's a 2-point advantage now for Cedarbrook. Ringloff has a 3 of her own. Ringloff floats it left wing. As driving here, Pugliese. Pugliese puts it up with the right, no good. Rebound, pinballs, out of bounds, and it's going to be Cedarbrook basketball.
Yeah, defensively, you know, if you're Wade, you've got to close out better on Maggie Spell. Make sure that she can't get such an open look there because she'll knock those down. On the other side, Spell has to do the same thing against Wade because you know that she can score.
Outside, there goes Elle Schneider with the right off the back iron and in. Schneider only had 8 points in the first night, but that's someone I'm telling you will be at the top of the scoring leaderboard. Not necessarily one, but in the upper echelon and the upper rankings of the scoring leaderboard as Elle Schneider knows how to fill the hoop. As there's Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese. Now it's Corrado. Corrado gets it back, giving go to perfection. Corrado and Whaley team up for 2. And it's a 9-7 lead still for Cedarbrook with 12:40 remaining here in the half. Outside Dawson. Dawson kick out. Schneider for 3. Off the mark. Rebound or Ringloff. Here's Ringloff. Ringloff running the floor. Ringloff down the lane. Off the window. No good, and she's fouled.
Yeah, got a late whistle there. So, again, able to get to the line early in this one. Monessen looking to add to their score.
Second foul on Mia Ladon here tonight as Ringloff hits the first. Up to 4 points goes Ringloff. Bria Ringloff, a slam basketball player for AAU team. Rising junior at TJ. As Whaley off the deflection comes near side. I'm sure Coach Lisa Fairman can't wait to have her. As Ladon for 3, no good. Rebound Maggie Spell. Spell working outside beyond the arc. Maggie Spell pressured by Ringloff. Screen given by Schneider. Spell back to Schneider. Guarded by Pugliese. Schneider down the lane. Kick out Vasquez. Top of the key 3. Rattles off the mark. Rebound Maggie Spell. Spell outside Ladon. Mia Ladon off the deflection to Schneider. Inside there Spell. And Spell can't get the handle. 11:58 remaining here in the half. One-point advantage for Cedarbrook over Monessen Florist. As outside shot no good, as here comes Vasquez back the other way. As there's Vasquez inside, Jocelyn Dawson and 1. As Jocelyn through the contact increases the lead.
That whole play is made by Vasquez there. Really good vision, good pass inside, and a good finish. Looking for an and 1 here.
Dawson off the mark on the old school three-point play. As back the other way, Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese driving, stripped away, but Pugliese gets it back. Now it's Whaley. Abigail Whaley penetrates. Whaley inside, off the hands of Corns. Corns to Wade all alone. Wade wide right off the iron, and here comes Spell. Or make that Schneider too strong for Miladon.
Yeah, it looked like that one. You know, it was a good look, a good idea, but may have been forced there.
As there's Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese working her way in, no avail. Now it's Elle Schneider. Schneider up ahead, Maggie Spell. Spell over the divider, Spell. Pressured by Brea Ringloff. Spell directing traffic, wants the screen. Vasquez provides. Spell pick and roll, and Vasquez the finish. Carmen Vasquez. 7 in game 1, 4 so far tonight. As Corns turns it over to who else? It's Vasquez pushing the issue. Carmen to LaDawn. LaDawn for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Riley Corns and a foul. And there's Mia LaDawn's 3rd foul.
Yeah, really good job early, though, from Vasquez. Getting it done on both ends of the floor, as you see, and, you know, she's starting to find her way this season.
Mariah Ward might get the first technical of the summer. If anyone's going to do it, it wouldn't be surprised if it's Mariah. Chad hasn't said a word tonight. I didn't even know he was here. (13-8) your score. Cedarbrook on top. Mia LaDawn out of the game with 3 fouls, replaced by Abby Jeans. There's Dawson poked away. Here comes Ayana in transition. No problem for Ayana Wade. Up to 4. As Spell around Wade. Here comes Spell down the lane. Looks to answer. She's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Abigail Whaley gets the personal.
We've seen Spell really aggressive early in this one. You know what she wants to do, wants to drive and try and draw contact. She's done just that.
4 points for Maggie Spell, rising freshman at Shady Side Academy, another Western PA Bruin player, 2 for 2. Maggie's true on both. 5-point advantage for Cedarbrook. 9:45 remaining here in the half. There's Ayana Wade. Ayana pressured lightly by Jeans. Inside, there's Whaley on Dawson. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Manitti taken away. That's by Elle Schneider. Schneider pushing the pace. Schneider stops up. Schneider, Jeans, corner 3. Got it! Abby Jeans with the 3. And it's an 18-10 lead here for Cedarbrook with 9:15 remaining in the opening half. Cedarbrook had good life early on before kind of wearing down in their first game. Wade looking for the answer. Got it! Ayana Wade. Give her 7. And it's an 18-13 game with 8:57 remaining. As we're trading blows, as Spell can't get the answer. But Dawson's putback won't fall. It's Vasquez's turn underneath. No good. Second time goes and 1. Carmen Vasquez.
That's where Vasquez is best, using her size inside, able to play some bully ball, grab a rebound, and earn the end 1. Putback, really good job by her.
Carmen Vasquez looking for the old school 3-point play. Has the Vasquez roll now implemented cause of her, and banks home the free throw. Came back. Was a late sign up, but came back, and Coach Larry Cash either had to give up his second-round pick or to keep Vasquez, or she'd re-enter the draft. She re-entered the draft, went in the second round to Cedarbrook, where she's had 6 in 1 game and now 7 in the first half of game 2. Catch and release for Ringloff, no good. As here's Spell. Spell, top of the key. Spell surveys her options, pressured by Monessen. Monessen the steal. Here comes Monessen. Monessen with the right, no good rebound. Monessen puts it up and a foul called underneath. That's on Jeans.
Yeah, good job defensively there because Spell's been doing mostly whatever she wants offensively, so good play there.
Monessen 3 points in the first game of the season. First one tonight. As Canty will come in replacing Jocelyn Dawson. Corrado will come in for Monessen if this is a make. 21-14 your score in favor of Cedarbrook. It stays there. Rebound grab down. Schneider pushes it up to Maggie Spell. Spell working. Spell top of the key. Maggie Spell pulls back. Spell inside Canty. Canty up over Corrins and a foul called on Riley Corrins.
Michaela, take your time, knock it down. Hey, use your 10 seconds, yo.
As at the line here is Michaela Canty, rising freshman at Seneca Valley. First shot no good for Canty. Another one of the Western PA Bruins players in the league as Bella Corrado replaces Monessen. Canty rights the ship in number 2 as Ayanna Wade back the other way. As here's Puglise. Hannah Puglise swings it to Wade. Ayanna Wade in the right wing. Wade working backwards. Ayanna looks to drive. There goes Wade. Pulls up. Blocked. It's Jeans. And back the other way, it's Vasquez on the outlet. Carmen Vasquez. Vasquez, Spell, catch, release. Too long. Wade will push the issue. Here comes Ayanna. Ayanna floats it across. Puglise kisses it off the glass. No good. Second time it falls for Hannah Puglise. 22-16. Cedarbrook on top. Wade the steal. And Wade up over Spell. Fouled. As Maggie Spell gets the personal, sending Wade to the charity stripe.
That's the battle we were talking about between probably the two best offensive players in this game. There you see Wade getting the better of it.
Ayanna Wade through the motion. First shot unkind to Ayanna Wade. Just a rising sophomore has made a clear-cut name for herself already. Wade no good. 0 for 2, 0 for 4 is Ayanna Wade from the stripe. Just 7 points here in the opening half for Wade. At 30 last game. Vasquez kicks it out. Jeans for 3 again. That one way off the mark. Saved by Schneider, but right to Riley Corrins. Pushes up. It's Puglise. Hannah Puglise. 1-2 down the lane. Off the window and in. Hannah Puglise up to 4. 22-18. Moflo working back. Spell travels first. And a 30-second timeout called by Monessen Florist. Monessen Florist located at 1743 Grand Boulevard in Monessen, Pennsylvania. It's your go-to unique retail florist and giftware shop in the Mon Valley since 1996. Great for proms, weddings, and all celebrations of life. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 4 and Saturday 9 to noon. So come see what Monessen Florist can do for you as Jocelyn Dawson will be checking back in for Cedarbrook.
Yeah, it's been an evenly fought battle so far. Probably exactly what we expected. As again, it's been a heavy dose of Ayanna Wade for Monessen and Maggie Spell on the other side for Cedarbrook. But Carmen Vasquez has done exceptional as well. She's the leading scorer on the side of Cedarbrook with 7. Spell's behind her with 5. And then on the other side of things, Wade has 7 leading the way for Monessen. So both of these teams, even just through 2 games, you kind of know who their go-to players are offensively. They're the ones that are filling it up right now.
And this is a Moflo team still without the likes of their Sarah Catholic players and Bree Battles and Kate Clark, who is going to be a huge added bonus with Battles, an absolute stud underneath as Puglise fouled going down the lane. That's Jocelyn Dawson's first, sending Hannah Puglise to the charity stripe. Puglise 4 points so far. First team All-Star a season ago here in the MVISBL. Back iron no for Puglise. Puglise through the motions. Rights the ship. 5 now for Puglise. 22-19 with 6:32 and counting here in the first half. Jocelyn Dawson. Dawson to Schneider. Schneider drives in. Kick out. Canty all alone. That's a triple no good. Rebound. Spell puts it home with the right. 7 now for Maggie Spell. There's Ayana Wade. Wade, foul line, kick out Corns. Puglise wants it inside. Outside Corrado, inside Puglise with the right hand. Back iron bounces home for Hannah Puglise. 7 now for the rising junior from Penn Hills. Spell guarded tightly by Wade. 3-point advantage for Cedarbrook. Spell stops up inside. Olzak up and off the window, no good. Gets her own rebound and fouled by Ringloff.
Good job inside again from Cedarbrook, able to get back to the free throw line where they've been much better than Monessen.
Monessen Florist going to get their size back in as Olzak, first one sails through, and that's going to be Abigail Whaley replacing Ringloff and Corns replaced by Manitti. Whaley 10 boards in game number 1 for this Monessen Florist team. One of the real reasons they found one to go out and acquire Abigail Whaley in the offseason. Olzak 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 5-point lead for Cedarbrook with 5:45 remaining in the half. Wade for 3, short off the front iron rebound, long to Maggie Spell. Spell around Puglise, over the divider. And Wade almost got the foul. Underhand toss to Dawson, no good. Rebound Jocelyn Dawson. Kick out Spell, guarded by Wade. Spell spinning. Spell from the right elbow, down low to Olzak, who lays it off the glass for 2.
That was 2 passes on that possession that could have been assists for Spell. She's really seeing the floor well right now.
Ayana Wade, kick out Manitti with the triple, way off the mark. Olzak another rebound. She had 7 in Cedarbrook's loss to AMD. Down low, Canty blocked by Whaley, and Whaley rips it free and draws the foul on Michaela Canty. 7th foul on Cedarbrook, 1 and 1 for Abigail Whaley. First shot by Whaley in. She'll get another first point of the summer for Abigail Whaley, soccer player at Ringgold. Also kicker on the Rams football team. We'll have an interview with Abigail coming out later, probably Friday on MVI Live. As Whaley looked good, thudded off the back iron, no good. Back the other way, here comes Dawson, knifing her way in, no good. Olzak's rebound won't go. Whaley rips it away to Puglise. Puglise with the carry. As here comes Dawson down the lane, right hand off the glass and in. Jocelyn Dawson with 6. Dawson was the point guard for the Elizabeth Ford Warriors, who made a run to the semis. Way outside, Whaley for 3, no good. Rebound long, there's Dawson. Great play by Corrado, but it was illegal. As Bella Corrado picks up the personal, we're going to see Mia Ladon come back in, has to be careful with 3 fouls, replaces Spell. Samantha Smichnik in there as well. The rising senior from California. As Ladon driving in, kick out, Schneider overshoots, Ringloff with Manetti and Pugliese inside, knocked away, Jocelyn Dawson with the denial.
Good play by Dawson, another player that's been two ways excelling for Cedarbrook in this one.
Corrado, Pugliese. Here's Hannah driving in, kick out, Manetti, right wing, three, rattles through. Manetti up to 4. 30-25, Cedarbrook still in command. 4 on the clock here in the half. And a foul on Iana Wade.
She's looking at you. She's seeing where you're looking. She's going to steal it.
I think both head coaches not too happy with some of the calls they're getting here tonight. But I will say that if both coaches are unhappy, that means it's probably evenly called. I mean, you'd have to think that way.
You know,
both are getting calls they don't want.
They're always going to have some complaints when calls don't go their way.
Jocelyn Dawson down the lane, draws the contact as Jocelyn looking to add 2 more from the free throw line. Rachel, who's that on? Whaley gets her 3rd. Dawson at the line. First shot good. Jocelyn Dawson, 7 points, an outside hitter on the Elizabeth Ford Warrior volleyball team. And that'll be something new on MVI Live. We will be covering some high school volleyball. A lot, actually, is the plan throughout the course of the spring season during the week. As Dawson 2 for 2. Very much looking forward to that, one of my favorite sports to call. So we'll definitely be doing some volleyball come the spring, or excuse me, the fall, I should say, as there's Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese trying to get the 2 back. 7-point advantage.
It's a warning. It's a warning.
As a warning issued to Ladon. As here comes Pugliese with the right, no good. Rebound, Pugliese puts it back, no good. Now it's Corrado's turn and it falls. Bella Corrado. And it's 32-27, inching closer. Is Monessen Florist with 3:13 remaining in the half. Now it's Dawson. Dawson kick out Vasquez. Carmen Vasquez drives in with the left. Vasquez makes it work. 9 for Vasquez, lead back up 34-27, under 3 to play in the half. There's Pugliese driving in, Pugliese off the window and in. As we're trading blows and Pugliese is up to 9. Subs coming in, El Schneider and Corrins enter for their respective teams.
Like you said, both teams offensively just trading blows right now as no one can really get a stop inside. There's been a few times both teams not quite able to rebound defensively, and they give up second chance points.
Corrins the trigger. There's Pugliese wrapping her way around the paint. Left hand up, no good. Rebound by Richards. Back the other way. It's Vasquez guarded tightly by Ringloff. Vasquez gets the screen, drives down, left block. Vasquez with the left makes it work again. Carmen Vasquez having herself a half, 11 points for the rising junior. Now it's Ayana's turn. Inside Pugliese, she's been the catalyst of this offense thus far. Now it's Wade's turn. Ayana wants to clear things out. Ayana for 3, no good, rebound long. Schneider picks it up, throws it away. Pugliese left wing, 3 on its way, no good. Rebound grab down, Corrado's put back, banks home. Bella had 1 point in game 1, 6 in the first half today. And a timeout called by head coach Mariah Ward. A little frustration after that one as they knocked it down. Full timeout called by head coach Ward. Will take a timeout as well. 36-31 your score as MoFlo trying to come back on Cedarbrook right here on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee, Community, and More, located 103rd Street in Monessen.
Back here on MVI Live, inbound in, and Ayana Wade the steal. Wade driving, Wade pulls back, spin around, shot no good, rebound knocked out off the hands of Hannah Pugliese. And a smart play there by LaDon, making sure she didn't pick up that foul on Wade.
Yeah, good defense for sure.
Jeans, no good. Rebound slapped down there. Schneider inside. Richards off the window and in. Richards makes it a 7-point Cedarbrook advantage. 1:24 remaining in the half. Wade, just 7 points here so far tonight. Up top, Corrins. Corrins, top of the key. Rolling right, drives right, block, throws it up, travels. As Riley Corrins press coming. Wade on Spell. Pugliese guarding Trigger. Spell gets it in. Spell pressured tightly by Ayana. Ayana getting very frustrated as the free hand of Spell is all over Wade. Spell no good. As indeed does Maggie Spell get the foul, and Wade was asking the official why she wasn't getting the call. Ringloff will shoot 1 and 1.
Yeah, and you see a bit of frustration from two of the best players in this game, Spell and Wade. Like we said, that's a matchup to look for all game.
Ringloff no good, doesn't get another. As back the other way, Jeans up ahead, throws it sailing over the head of Canty. And we'll go back the other way. Ayana, 53 on the clock, 38-31 in favor of Cedarbrook. Wade getting back to what she does best, driving the lane, and she'll shoot a pair.
I think you knew that was coming right away. As soon as she was frustrated with that ref, you know, she wants to get back. So like you said, doing what she does best, putting points on the board for her team.
Ayana Wade 0 for 4 tonight at the line. Sends that one in. 8 points now for Ayana Wade. 38-32. 38-32 it stays as the roll unfriendly to Wade. 44 on the clock. Spell sees something she likes, goes right at it, off the window and in. Or make that Schneider, excuse me. Schneider for 2, all alone. Pugliese with the answer. 11 for Hannah Pugliese. 6-point advantage for Cedarbrook though. Vasquez looks to answer at the other end, no good. Ringloff the board. Off to Ayana Wade, 20 on the clock. 6-point advantage for Cedarbrook. Floated inside, Pugliese foul line. Drives on El Schneider. Pugliese needs help. It's Wade up top, down to 8. 5 seconds, Wade pulls up for 3. Rattles no good, rebound, and a foul underneath. As Spell grinding underneath.
Wade got her look with that step back just off the mark there, unable to make that 3. I know that's when she wants back.
Maggie Spell to the charity stripe. 2 for 2 from the line, shooting 1 and 1. 8 points for Maggie so far. Spell around the horn and in. 3 for 3 for Maggie Spell. 8 points from the charity stripe today for the rising freshman from Shady Side Academy. Give her 9. It's a 42-34 lead. Wade at the buzzer off the front iron. Just short. Ayana Wade comes up. And at the half, your score 42-33, or 42-34, Cedarbrook on top of Monessen Florist right here on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee, Community, and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee, Community, and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery, located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious fresh-baked breads, buns, treats since 1903. Along the nation, we offer fundraising and wholesale options. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon.
At the half, your score 42-34 in favor of Cedarbrook over Moflo, as it's 8 for Dawson, 3 for Jeans, 2 for Richards, 4 for Schneider, 9 for Spell, Lenone scoreless, Smichnik scoreless, 11 for Vasquez, 1 for Canty, and 4 for Olzak, with 8 for Wade for Moflo, 4 for Manetti, 11 for Pugliese, 6 for Corrado, 0 for Corns, 4 for Ringloff, and 1 for Abigail Whaley for 34 at the half. As here comes Ayana Way, looking to cut into this lead or deficit early on, as Pugliese outside, Whaley for 3 again, rattles no good, and outside rebound by Maggie Spell. Back the other way, driving, kick out. Here comes Vasquez down the lane with the left again. 13 for Carmen Vasquez. She's had the hot hand in this one for Coach Mariah Ward. 13 of her team's 44. As here comes Wade. Wade stopped up, keeps going, floats it, banks it in, and 1. Ayana Wade in the double digits with 10.
Again, another tough take there from Wade, but you know that she does well with contact, able to finish there, and we'll see if she can improve from the free throw line.
No good again for Wade. Rebound Schneider off the Spell. Maggie Spell pressure tightly by Wade. Now it's Vasquez. Vasquez driving in. Vasquez throws it up. No good. Rebound put back. Maggie Spell for 2. 11 points for Maggie Spell. Now it's Ayana Wade. Wade. Pressured by Ladon, 3 away and in! Ayana Wade, give her 13. Second triple of the game for the rising sophomore from Clairton. 46-39. Ringloff all over Spell with 14:40 remaining in half number 2. Ladon looks to drive. Ladon, Vasquez, Spell wants it. Vasquez across, taken away. Whaley in a foot race, and Whaley just saves it. And Puglise knocks it off of Ladon, who steps on the boundary. Great hustle by Whaley and Puglise.
Like you said, I mean, perfectly put, really good hustle there from Whaley to keep possession for her team now. This could be a valuable one.
46-39, Cedarbrook still on top with 14:22 remaining. Wade drives in, underneath, lost it, out of bounds, off of Ayanna Wade. Looks to her dad and her head high school coach for some advice there, does Ayanna Wade. Puglise charges up as driving Ladon. Mia Ladon swings across. That's Spell. Spell pulls up, kick out Schneider. Schneider drives. Schneider from the right block lays it in. Elle Schneider adds 2 more, and it's a 48-39 lead for Cedarbrook. 13:45 remaining here in the half. Corrado to Wade. Wade driving in, Ayanna off the window, no good. Rebound, Corrado fouled on the putback attempt. Dawson gets her second. Bella Corrado to the stripes, 6 points thus far for Corrado.
Few putbacks for her. She's been getting after it on the boards, and she's been rewarded.
First one, no good. Corrado, 2-time all-section soccer player for Charleroi, 37 career goals, notching 23 assists as well. Corrado, 0 for 2. And onto the floor, and gets that one free to Ringloff, but taken away. It's Maggie Spell. Spell up ahead. Dawson off the window and in. Jocelyn Dawson into double digits with 10. Now it's Ayanna Wade way outside, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Ladon shields it, saved by Wade off of Ladon. What hustle by Ayanna Wade.
Really good job there. Looked like, you know, it was defended well by Cedarbrook. Looked like she had no chance to try and keep that in, but did just that.
Inbound, Hannah Puglise. Wade has all 5 of her points this half. Stepping back for 3, no good, was Corrado. And over the back they go on Abigail Whaley. Vasquez the personal. Inbound Puglise. Puglise guarded tightly by Schneider. Inside, Whaley goes up, no good. Rebound by Spell. Great defense by Mia Ladon. Up ahead, here's Schneider off the window, no good. Rebound, Vasquez, no good. Rebound now, Schneider. Spell all alone. Back iron out. Whaley up ahead, Schneider the interception. There's Dawson. Dawson kick out, Vasquez right wing 3, back iron no, and now it's Corrado. Puglise, top of the key, pulls up from deep. Off the back iron, rolls far side, Corrado, and knocked out by Milanon. And a full timeout called by Monessen Florist. Gives us a chance to thank our friends at Cedarbrook Golf Course as well. Cedarbrook Golf Course features 2 beautiful 18-hole championship courses, a full practice range, and multiple practice putting and chipping greens. Their entire fleet of electric golf carts are equipped with the latest in GPS technology, open dawn to dusk through the golfing season with daily start times available. Schedule your tee time today using their online free booking service or by calling at 724-929-8300. Cedarbrook Golf Course up 50-39 over Monessen Florist with 12:27 remaining here in the half. And scoring has been tough to come by for MoFlo in this one.
Yeah, I mean, it sure has. Ayanna Wade has 5 in this half, but, you know, Hannah Puglise was leading at halftime with 11. She hasn't been able to score in the second half, and overall, it's really been Wade trying to get everything done kind of on her own. along with Pugliese. You know, need to maybe try and spread the wealth and see if, you know, you need that third option to try and step up if you really want to get back into this game.
Left or right? Left or right? Don't back up, Jocelyn. Don't back up.
As there's Wade. Wade drives in. Wade to the right block. Looks to kick across. Does indeed. That's Corrins for three. No good. Rebound, Maria Ringloff. Ringloff off her left foot and out of bounds. As MoFlo continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, it was a good pass there from Wade. Just an open look that needs to be hit. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of the outside scoring.
Ayanna Wade picks up her second personal. Blocking foul called on Ayanna Wade. As out of bounds, last touch by Monessen Florist. Inbound Spell on the far side. Maggie Spell skips it up top. That's Mia Ladon, guarded by Ayanna Wade. Mia Ladon looks to drive. Ladon down the lane, kick out. There's Vasquez from the corner for three, buries it. Carmen Vasquez, give her 16. Cedarbrook rolling here tonight, 52-39. As Cedarbrook looks like a well-oiled machine here in this one. Ayanna for the answer. No good. Rebound, Vasquez. Near side, Mia Ladon. Ladon looks to drive. Ladon guarded by Whaley. Kick to the corner. Dawson. Spell outside. Maggie Spell with her left off the glass and in. Maggie Spell up to 13. 54-39. Cedarbrook rolling here tonight. Ayanna for three, got it. 16 now for Wade. She has 8 of her team's 8 this half. 5 minutes gone, 54-39 in favor of Cedarbrook. Dawson, no good. Rebound Whaley as no one was near her. As up ahead, Pugliese, she needs to start scoring again. And right on cue, Pugliese puts it up, but no good, and a foul on Abigail Whaley.
Yeah, and it's a good box there from Spell. Right now, Cedarbrook's doing the little things, and that's what's really led them to this lead. You know, they had a big discrepancy in rebounds that they were discussing at halftime, largely in favor of Cedarbrook. Again, it's just the little things that has them with this 13-point lead right now, and they're trying to cut into it. Monessen Florist, they're just unable to do so.
Stops and scores as Mia Wojtovic trying to coax her team up from the bench. Mia was a standout at W&J. Actually had the privilege of calling her games when I was in college. As now Rachel Wobrack, who's our scorekeeper, plays for the Presidents. Called a lot of W&J Waynesburg games in my day. As inside, Abigail Whaley. Whaley to the cylinder, no good. Rebound, Maggie Spell rips it down. Spell working on probably a double-double. Definitely there point-wise, has to be close rebound-wise. And we know Vasquez is as well as Carmen draws the foul. That's another one on Ringloff. Coach Mariah Ward absolutely loving what her second-round pick, Carmen Vasquez, has brought to the table for her team. Mia Ladon with the hook off the mark and slaps it out of bounds.
Even there, Cedarbrook unable to score, but they're chasing their misses. That's the hustle that, you know, this team's playing with, and really that has given them this lead thus far.
Ayanna draws the foul. The shot won't fall as Elle Schneider picks up the personal. Ayanna Wade, 1 for 7 from the line. Makes that one, give her 17. And Ayanna's spectacular, no doubt about it. But if one thing you say about Ayanna Wade she has to work on, and I'm not even going to say free throws, and I'm one who harps on free throws. Ayanna Wade has to learn to go left. Very right-hand dominant player, has 18. And that's something actually you hear the Cedarbrook bench even talking about, but it's kind of been that one tick on Ayanna Wade. She is an absolutely incredible player. As there's LaDon with the right hand, and Mia LaDon gets her first bucket of the MVI-SBL, 57-44. Cedarbrook still on top, 9:42 remaining here in the half. Ayanna drives again. Ayanna kick out. Corrins thought about the three, drives in, puts it up, and puts it in. Riley Corrins, her first bucket of the season. Lead down to 11 with 9:27 remaining here in the half. Now it's LaDon. LaDon outside. Vasquez drives. So good with the left hand. Puts it up. No good. Jeans got it to Vasquez, but she was on the baseline. And Cedarbrook a chance to go back to a single-digit deficit this time by as Vasquez gets a blow. Pascal Olzak back in. Again, Ayanna Wade has all but 2 of her team's points this half. Those were the last 2 belonging to Corrins. As Wade drives in, throws it up, she's fouled again.
There, just like you said, she goes left, but throws it up with the right there and draws the foul.
And the thing is, if Ayanna uses that left as well, it's still going to draw the foul, but you're given that better opportunity to make the shot as well and not have to rely on knocking down free throws, which has been a tough go of it for Wade tonight. And that's the thing. When I was playing high school ball, I was terrible when I first got into the gym with my left hand as shot up and in and wanted to just use the right. My assistant coach took me to a hoop and said, you're shooting 100 layups with your left hand only, and it became natural. And that's what I think something Wade definitely has to do, make that left hand feel natural like you're right when it comes to shooting the ball underneath the basket. As Wade drives in again, no good. Rebound, Pugliese, back to Ayanna. Ayanna double teamed. Ayanna Wade tries to feed to Pugliese, knocked away by LaDon. Mia LaDon, outstanding defense there.
Yeah, good defensively, but you're right, going back to Wade, you know, it might be serviceable now, but, you know, down the line, if you can't go in with your left, it's going to be tough.
Pugliese going to work. First bucket since the first half. Pugliese up to 13. Lead at 10. LaDon underneath. 2 bodies looked at it. Jeans and Olzak, nobody went for it.
Take a deep breath. This is where we make our run. Okay? Play within yourself. Everybody steps up.
See what MoFlo has here. Is it Ayanna driving once more? Ayanna looks to do that. She does, to the cylinder for 2. 21 for Ayanna Wade. Here comes LaDon, 57-51. LaDon, hands off, now it's Canty. Canty with the right hand, banks it in. Michaela Canty up to 3. Wade, top of the key, Ayanna Wade for 3. Back iron, no rebound, Schneider. LaDon all alone, Corrado. Can't get there. Mia LaDon adds 2 to the total of Cedarbrook. Lead at 61-51. Now it's Wade again. No good. Rebound. Olzak kicks it near side. LaDon. And a timeout called by head coach Mariah Ward and Cedarbrook. And a big thanks to our friend Yolis Payne and Cyber Athletics, who always provides their best service for their clients and always tries to achieve their clients' trust and satisfaction by striving to help young athletes develop using technology-based skills and development tools in competition. For more information, visit cyberathletics.com. A big thank you to Cyber Athletics and Yolis Payne for all they did sponsoring the MVI-SBL this year as day 3 of the summer, and it's been outstanding basketball thus far.
Yeah, it really has. You know, both sides really getting after it. Ayanna Wade now doing her thing with 21 for Monessen Florist. You know, Hannah Pugliese as well with that secondary scoring. She has 13, but behind those two, I think that's the difference in this one. There hasn't really been a third option, whereas Cedarbrook, you know, they've gotten more consistent scoring throughout the whole team, but it's been Maggie Spell and Carmen Vasquez who have really gotten things done.
Dawson has 10, and Canty now has 6 with the triple. Michaela Canty. Wade inside. Now it's Pugliese. Pugliese driving in. Pugliese, now it's Wade. Ayana Wade for 3, and the answer no good. Rebound grab down Ringloff inside Pugliese. Pugliese back outside. Hannah Pugliese. Bounce pass Ayana Wade. Wade. Now it's Corrado in the corner. 64-51 Cedarbrook on top. Outside. Ringloff catch. Release way short for Bria Ringloff. 6:43 remaining in the half. 13-point advantage for Cedarbrook. Vasquez and Smichnik coming in as Schneider out along with Olzak.
If you're Monessen, Florist, those are exactly the types of looks you need to get back into this. You just need to knock them down.
As Ladone almost turns it over. Ladon from the corner for 3. Splash! Mia Ladon once again onto the board. Her first triple of the season. Give her 7 all here in the half. Wade drives, Wade fouled, and 1!
That's a good take. Real good take.
23.
Real good.
And absolutely one thing I love, Liam, is when Cedarbrook's playing, even when it's not her team, Mariah Ward is very passionate about good basketball plays like that last one. Pugliese, an uncontested rebound, put back, missed. That would have been a big 2-for-0 special for MoFlo. As underneath the turnover, the steal by Corrado. Corrado to Wade. Here comes Ayana. Wade pushing down the lane. Wade pulls up for 2 more. 25 for Wade. 67-55. Cedarbrook still on top. Ringloff has to be careful with that one. Lucky she didn't get called for the personal. Canty lost the handle, got it back off the steal. Whaley to Wade. Ayana all alone off the glass and in. 27 for Wade. Lead to 10. Ladon alone. Passes across to Vasquez. No finish. And Whaley and Smichnik battling for it, and Smichnik took the worst. Milanon is very familiar with Mariah Ward, also her AAU coach. As Spell off the inbound, sends it sailing long, rebound by Vasquez. And Vasquez banks it in. 19 for Carmen Vasquez. Here's Wade for the answer, got it! 30 again for Ayana Wade. 60 in 2 games for the rising sophomore. She needs support. As Spell stripped and takes out the feet of Bria Ringloff. As Spell picks up another one. Jocelyn Dawson in, Mia Ladon out.
Yeah,
I think Coach Jack Raw is just trying to coax the momentum at this point. So do we have to get some Phil Collins for you? You can feel it?
What's the team fouls?
As we'll see Bria Ringloff, 1-1. Ringloff, true on the first. 2 for 4, for Ringloff. Ringloff, rebound, Whaley, no, ripped away. Now it's Jocelyn Dawson up ahead. Spell pulls up and travels. She wanted the triple and kind of knocked herself out of focus, forcing the feet shuffle. 9-point game, 5 on the clock. Ayana Wade at 30 again. Wade wants the screen. Pugliese provides. Wade drives in. Ayana Wade for 32. .24 in the second half for Ayana Wade. She's had to do it almost all. Double dribble. And maybe there is something in the air for MoFlo. Leads down to 7. They have the basketball with 4:36 remaining. Whaley to Wade. Ayana up top. Pugliese gives her the screen, then rolls off. Wade drives to her left with the right up. She's fouled. And Ayana, a little bit of a clap on the floor as Jocelyn Dawson picks up another personal.
And again, she's able to draw the foul going to her left. You mentioned not really the first one to use her left hand there. She went with her right again, but clearly being forced left by the Cedarbrook team.
33, 10 misses at the line for Ayana Wade to just 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 makes. 70-64. 70-65. 34 for Ayana Wade. 5-point game, 4:20 remaining. Outside Dawson, and a foul. Mia Ladon goes sailing. And it goes on Ringloff. That's going to be her third. Ringloff out, Corins in. 4:18 remaining here in the half, 70-65. Ladon drives past Corins, down the lane. Mia Ladon for 2. 9 points for Mia Ladon here in half number 2. Now it's Wade again, buried again! Ayana Wade! 37 points. 29-point half for Wade. Rebound, Corins off the miss. 4-point game. Here comes Ayana. Wade straight down Broadway. Euro step, won't fall. Rebound, Vasquez, 3:35. Ladon, quick up there. Spell a little far. Spell spinning through the paint, no good. Corrado the board. Spell tries to rip it free. Tie-up's the call. And it's Monessen basketball.
See Wade and Spell now giving their best performances here, taking this one over.
Ayana Wade wants the break, she'll get it. As I like what Chad said there. You have 40 points, you can do whatever you want. Just hand her, hey, Chad, just give her the keys to the car and let her go.
Sounds like a player's coach for sure. You know, any superstar want to play for that type of player's coach for sure.
The issue about this, we talked about 29 points this half for Ayana Wade. 5 points for the rest of Monessen Florist. 37 for Ayana Wade. All but 5 this half, Chad.
We have to go into the league archives to see if that's a record.
I mean, she has 67 points in 2 games. Ayana Wade has shined. I mean, she's carrying right over from Clairton when she was the breakout player of the year. Down by 4, 3.5 on the clock. Here's Ayana Wade. Ayana guarded tightly, deep for 3. No good, rebound. Long, Vasquez. Almost had it hit off her by Corins. Great effort there, but it's going to be Cedarbrook ball, and here's the press. Can Cedarbrook break it? As Hail Mary connects, Ladon. Schneider all alone with the finish. 8 points for Elle Schneider. Wade, Pugliese. Baseline drive. Needs help. It's Whaley. Whaley blocked. Pugliese follows. Outside Corins. It would be huge, but off the mark. Rebound sails out.
Good defensively there from Cedarbrook. A good defensive possession, but going back to that last possession, that was all about Vasquez directing traffic on the inbound, able to get 2 points on the other end.
Mia Ladon, future star, kicks it out. There's Schneider. She hits. Elle Schneider off the assist from Ladon. Quick 5 for Schneider, putting her at 11. Wade, seems like after 3, she likes to shoot the deep one. Instead, she drives. Wade with the right. Yes. 39 for Ayana. 7-point advantage still for Cedarbrook. 2:24 remaining. Vasquez, far side. Schneider again. Buried again. Schneider in the clutch. Elle Schneider. 8 straight for Cedarbrook, and the lead's back to 10. As Wade, no good. Rebound grab by Spell. Maggie Spell, bounce pass Vasquez. Vasquez, Spell. Spell for 3 and the dagger. There it is! Maggie Spell with the dagger to her former team. 16 and a 13-point lead for Cedarbrook. Pugliese going to work on Schneider now, and she's fouled.
Couple of huge threes there from Schneider and Spell. Schneider's really gotten it done in this second half for Cedarbrook.
And it's really been within the last, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 6 of those points just on the last few possessions there.
There's Hannah Pugliese at the charity stripe. First team all MVISBL last year. Another Western PA Bruin player. Needs both of these. 14 now for Pugliese. Without Bree Battles, life's been tough still for Monessen Florist. Yet to play a game for them, but that's going to be some of that added scoring. Her and Kate Clark once they get here. As 2 for 2 goes Pugliese. She has 15. But Cedarbrook showing even though they lost a ton, they're still a force to be reckoned with. Moflo gets the ball. 11-point lead for Cedarbrook, 1:30 remaining. Wade, a little tall. Schneider the steal. Spell, and a travel by Maggie Spell. Just when Cedarbrook looked like they were in the driver's seat, they've started to unravel a little bit, but Monessen Florist shoots themselves in the foot with a turnover there. Hail Mary, Schneider all alone. Schneider up, fouled. And Elle Schneider helped up by Ayana Wade after the hard contact.
Yeah, good foul there by Wade.
You know what they say, if you're going to foul, make it count.
Yeah, make Schneider earn him at the line.
Elle Schneider, a phenomenal player for Latrobe. I've had the privilege of actually watching her the last couple years with the Wildcats versus the McKeesport Tigers. 15 now for Elle Schneider. Always an extremely impressive player to watch. Played with 2 giants in Blair and Rafferty. Schneider, 2 for 2. 16 for Elle Schneider. 4 in double digits for Coach Mariah Ward. Has to be happy about that. Ayana Wade won't hit the 40-point mark with that one. Stuck at 39. Ladon turns it over. Richards, and now Wade to Corrins. Ringloff with the 3. No good. And Ayana Wade slow to get up. As Ayana Wade grabbing at that right leg. Walk off under her own power, though.
Again, the hustle there from Wade, getting on the floor and earning another possession for her team. Another open look from 3. Again, just unable to knock it down. So 13-point deficit remains.
And again, still one more night of MVISBL this week here in week 1 as we'll wrap up boys action tomorrow for week number 1. It's been a lot of fun so far. 9 games under my belt. I can't believe I'm still talking right now, and 3 more tomorrow. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, and it's been an enjoyable first week for sure. We've seen some big performances. I mean, none more than this performance tonight from Ayana Wade and what could potentially be in a losing effort.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Not often you see 39 points on the losing side, but again, it's Cedarbrook, top to bottom. It's been a team performance, good hustle from them, and you know, they've earned this lead right now, and they've shown through these first 2 games that they're one of the best teams in this league this season.
And again, big shout out. We did it earlier in the broadcast, but here in this towards the end to Tatum Olzak running the camera for us, really coming through for us. Really appreciate her. The guard for the Lee Supply squad. Played in game number 1, has stuck around with her sister here in game number 3. As Vasquez, the inbound, that goes to Schneider, ripped away from her. Now it's Vasquez. Vasquez wrapped around by Hannah Pugliese, double teamed and a foul. That's Ringloff's 4th.
Aggressive there from Monessen Florist, obviously. Trying to do anything they can to get that ball back and try and cut into this.
Foul goes against Hannah Pugliese. One more till 1-and-1 time, as that's the 6th foul on MoFlo. Spell around 1, Spell swings it across, intercepted. Ayana Wade drives the lane, floats it, blocked by LaDawn, denying Wade a 40. As now it's Spell. Spell underneath, Vasquez off of her body and out, as Carmen was looking for 20.
Yeah, it looked like a good idea. Just the bounce pass kind of caught Vasquez in between, too low. She couldn't quite get down and finish.
There's Hannah Pugliese. Pugliese back out, coming our way. As just skitters free to the near side with 40.5 on the clock, 85-72. Cedarbrook on top of MoFlo. They were close, but then Elle Schneider, a huge run. And then the dagger by Maggie Spell as we have a foul on the inside, and it's 1-and-1.
Yeah, those two had 9 in 3 possessions for this Cedarbrook team, and that really iced it.
Carmen Vasquez, second trip to the line, 1 for 1 tonight. 19 points for Carmen. Vasquez, no good, won't get another. Foul goes against Elle Schneider. Should be Elle's 4th foul, if I'm not mistaken, as we'll go down the distance in 1-and-1 and chance for points with the clock stopped. And it's going to be Riley Corns, first trip to the line for Riley tonight. Volleyball player as well at Trinity is Corns. Back iron, no. Slam basketball for AAU squad. 29.8 on the clock, 85-72. As it will stay there as an empty trip. Rebound Schneider after the foul, makes up for with a rebound. As LaDawn chucks it away, Richards finds it. Richards guarded tightly by Ayana Wade, and Ayana picks up her 4th. No quit in Ayana Wade, even when down by 13 and only 20 on the clock. Richards, up and in. Give her another. Mariah Ward already looking to retool this team to their first victory, 2 for 2 for Richards. Something I think you're going to be seeing very quickly, a mentality like this for Charleroi come high school season. As there goes Wade, no good rebound, Spell. And Spell up ahead. That's Schneider, she's going to hold it off. Now it's LaDawn. LaDawn just playing keep away for 5 seconds. LaDawn holds, and that will do it. So MoFlo, the only team to win night 1, not to win on night number 2. Besides a 39-point effort for Ayana Wade. Absolutely incredible effort for Wade tonight. Just didn't get the secondary scoring, and I think the depth of Cedarbrook really came into play tonight as well.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, Carmen Vasquez really stepped up and had a good performance for Cedarbrook. Elle Schneider, Maggie Spell, you know, a few double-digit scorers for that team on the other side of things. Monessen Florist really dominated by, you know, Wade, and then Pugliese as well with 15, but not quite enough tertiary scoring, like we said, to get the job done.
Good word choice. Big fan of that.
Tertiary.
Yes. Hey, listen, when I was in college, Lanny Fateri, the old Pirates announcer,
Yeah.
my professor, we'd have a word of the day. Every class, word of the day. Then we'd have quizzes on word of the days. So it's fantastic. So I became a big fan of Conclave and Penultimate, two of my favorites. Try to use them almost every broadcast. But it was a fun night of basketball, ending with a Cedarbrook Golf Course 87-72 win, 19 for Vasquez, 16 for Schneider and Spell, and 10 for Jocelyn Dawson, while LaDon adds 9 in the second half. Ayana Wade, 39 in the losing effort, with 15 for Hannah Pugliese. On behalf of everybody here at MVI Live, and again, another thank you to Tatum Olzak for running camera for us for that final game. Sitting over there on the left part of your screen in the green jersey, that's Tatum. She ran camera for us. Big shout out to her again, saving us for this final game. But on behalf of everyone here that helped make this possible, week number 1 of girls play is done. 2 teams 2-0, 2 teams 0-2, and 2 teams 1-1. Here at MVISBL, we'll have more action on the boys' side tomorrow. But on behalf of Liam Mellon, Jose Negron, Nick Hicks, everyone on the broadcast, I'm Alex Lyons saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you tomorrow night. 3 more games to wrap up the week right here on MVI Live. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow.